All right, let's say welcome back everybody to Tico's channel. This is Dozangsands sitting here with Stay Gold, Rony Boy, Psychesoap, and MiGTOW in the wind, aka Skinny Black. Welcome back everybody to Tico's channel. God damn it. This is Dozangsands sitting here with Stay Gold, Rony. I hate it when it does that shit, all the double play in the back. Anyway, you're here today to get your daily red pill because every day is MiGTOW Day. All right, so I had something crazy happened to me while I was out there for a while missing in action, ghosting. I was mowing, I mow lawns now. That's what I do. That's what I started my business in. And most of my clients are women.
Oh, hell.
I'm serious. I swear. Most of my clients are women.
Oh, hell.
So this one woman told me one day, there is a reason why I have you come over here and mow my lawn for $40. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, why don't you ever leave your kids at home? Anyway, so she's like, she's throwing the pussy at me. And I told her, pussy might put food on your table, but this shit don't put food on my table. I'd rather have the fucking dollars. Your pussy ain't worth $40. Is basically what I said to her. So she keeps calling me and talking to me and shit. And I'm talking to her, because my phone rings, I'm answering it. I don't give a fuck who it is, So on all these conversations, she tells me that her last boyfriend, who she has kids with, she cheated on him with all of his friends. I'm like, yeah, good. Good girl. And then she told me that she slept with over 500 guys in her lifetime.
Holy fuck.
She has 4 kids. She has 4 kids, all of them by different daddies. All of them. And as she's telling me this, I'm like, oh my God. I bet, I'm thinking like, yeah, and I bet you that pussy just feels so good. I mean, it's time to retire that shit.
Yeah.
So in the last couple days, my friend who was with his girlfriend for 15 years, never married. They have like 1 kid together, and then she has like 2 kids from a previous relationship.
Oh, damn.
She just like dipped out on him 2 days ago.
The fuck?
Like just so he owns his own irrigation business. Irrigation, they lay sprinklers and lawns and shit. That's his bread and butter. So while he was at work, she packed up everything and left.
That's bullshit.
And he told me that like the night before or whatever, nothing. Good night, I love you, kisses. It was like an everyday fucking thing. Like the routine was just like every fucking day. Good night, love you, kisses, like nothing was wrong. He comes home and the cops are there so she can come back and get the rest of her shit. And he said, like, I felt like slapping that fucking bitch and her parents, because her parents, who they've known each other, all of them, for like, 12, 15 years, said wouldn't even look me in the eye anymore.
Wow.
Like they just stood by the door with the cop, and he was like, I was trying to talk to him and they just wouldn't look me in my fucking eye. Like that's, and I tell these guys, like I know I've told you guys a lot. Like I tell a lot of people, everybody I can, about MiGTOW. And it's so fucking weird to me because even now, when the proof is right in front of their eyes, the pudding is there. They still like deny. They still deny. Even like, they might get back together again. Even after all this. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
Man, you don't mind if I say the state we in, do you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, these South Dakota bitches ain't shit.
Oh, you right. You right.
God, they're fucked up.
You right.
Yo, let
They
me tell you
really
something
do that shit, man.
here. Let me tell you something here. It ain't much better in Pennsylvania.
But
You
here's the
know.
thing. I had some of the same deal, except I heard it from the side of her ex, not from her. That's how ain't shit these broads are, man. Like, what the living fuck is this? What's in this water? Yeah, it's worse than it. I don't know about. Well, then again, in Pennsylvania, ain't that the state where you turn on the water and the motherfucking, you turn on the tap and the motherfucking, there's a big old blaze coming out of the shit.
Let me say something here.
I don't know.
Let me say something. There's a reason that the medical system's so damn good. There's a reason that the psychological system's good. There's a reason that the cardiology, pulmonary cancer unit, and the motherfucking stroke unit so goddamn good.
You got the Roni?
I wish it would kill me. If I did it, I would happily accept my death. I got hay fever. I've been cutting goddamn grass for 30 fucking days.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, good. Because I didn't want my speakers.
I wish I had the Roni. It would at least kill me or give me a merciful fucking death at the end.
Yes, there goes, Roni boy. There goes.
There is an end.
Yeah, but as I was saying, there's a reason that the healthcare system is the psychological for the pulmonary is so goddamn good. They've had years of practice. You know
now they're
what?
being handcuffed by it, but yeah.
Yep. They've had years of practice. So basically, a chick has a mental breakdown. Guess what? Let's get this chick some help. Mental health. Man has a mental breakdown. Let's get this dude some help. Let's see if we can learn off of him.
Right.
And then you got the stress. Of working, providing for your family. Only to realize that this chick has been being dicked down by so many dudes.
So I don't know how it is in other states, but in my state, Psychesoap might know.
Psychesoap, motherfucker. God damn it. That's cool. I don't care, man.
Yeah, basically.
So in my state, if you are with a woman for 7 years, you are legally married to her.
Holy shit.
I'm in law, baby.
In my state, if you take care of a kid that is not yours after 7 years, that is legally your kid. So he has to pay. I mean, if it, worse comes to worse here, he has to pay child support by default on 2 kids that wasn't even fucking his.
That didn't come from his loins.
That didn't come from his goddamn bowels. That didn't come from his fucking genetic material that makes life. In my state, now you are financially responsible for that child because it's depend on you for 7 years. It's like the alimony thing. If you take care of a woman that don't have a job through
somebody else's fuck up, so you're responsible for somebody else's bastard child, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Good thing I got a feeling. You know what? I got a feeling that if I were to go to South Dakota, because I'm out of town now. How do you think the bitches would act if I were to actually go into South Dakota for a couple of days?
I'll let Psyche respond to that.
Oh, you got money?
Oh, so like South Dakota, I don't know how they would act. To be honest with you, I do for a lot of people, but I don't for a lot of people. So South Dakota in general is still white. South Dakota in general don't even treat their Native Americans right. I mean, we're still small town around here. I mean, our biggest city is Sioux Falls, close to 200,000 people, but we're still like small city around here.
Damn, I thought Rapid had it.
Nah, Rapid ain't shit compared to Rapid sucks. But anyway, well, during Sturgis, it's a good place, but other than that, it's pretty fucking boring. It's lame.
Right.
But yeah, it's still pretty. How would I mean? If you go to the right clubs, they're gonna act nice. In Sioux Falls, anywhere else, I can't really speak for. But in Sioux Falls, it's still kind of like I wouldn't say surrogated or but it's still like you have to go to the right places.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, if I were to say Yins and from basically, did ask where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'll get a lot of where you're from and where the weed at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you go toward the hinterland. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
where the weed at? Shit.
Yeah, they'll ask you that. Yeah, even if you are one. Even if you are, that's all the better to them, I guess.
Did you bring
it? Okay, that's better. Slightly.
Get it out.
That Roni. Get that Roni out.
Get that Roni out.
Shit, I wish at least I fucking die. At least I die a merciful death. Shit.
No, I'll just send you on over to a drugstore and get you some damn zinc.
The fucking drugs. Let's get some heroin.
Shit. To be honest with you, I don't think Tico's girlfriend would let me go out like that.
Into a fucking party. Just all of us just do a big old fat line of fucking coke.
Ooh, that booger sugar, baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, I don't even think Tico's girlfriend would let me go out like that.
Oh, hell, man. Stop.
I ain't trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm just being honest. I'm not trolling. I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. It's not time to troll yet. I'm just being honest.
We ain't there.
Yeah. We ain't there yet.
That motherfucking thing.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like why we still fall for it? Even like after all, or why some men, I guess. Why some men still fall for it?
Fall for what?
I don't fucking get it. Well, like take my friend's situation, for example. And if there's a chance he'll get back together, he'll get back together.
Let me break this to you.
If he finds someone else, and he will, because he'll be on the hunt. Be a hunter.
Yeah. Let me break this to you. Pretty voice, pretty ass, as Tico said, pretty tits. A little pretty face with a little bit of makeup on. It's all you need with some men. And for a lot of other men, if not only they have to have more to the table, bring more to the table, but bringing more to the table, if you got to be careful with what she brings to the table. If she brings intellect, you can either A, she will either help you, B, she will deep fuck you so hard that you think that the devil's trident's up in your ass. Because she will use her intelligence to fuck you 7 ways from Sunday. And you and make you think and convince you and basically convince you that you want more.
Do you want more? Do you want more?
I never had it to actually want more. I actually stayed the fuck away from it.
Wait. So you a virgin?
I wish.
Oh, okay.
I never had it that good. It was always some mediocre shit.
So long as you don't idolize it, because you know what they say about those that idolize mediocre stuff.
Let me break it to you. It was mediocre. I'm like, from the last one, the only one to actually make me bust. I actually felt bad.
Right,
You know?
right, Dozang, right. Yeah,
Like, listen here.
right.
This bitch stole a limousine. This bitch stole a limousine.
Yeah.
Almost got my ass arrested. That was the only one to make me bust.
And you've never you've you've
I've
only
suffered
busted
my
once.
whole life with blue balls. It sucks.
And you've only busted once. Once.
Only busted once.
God damn.
You sound like it.
That shit sucks.
God
Damn, dude.
God.
But
Look, it's so bad I got calluses on my hands.
I'm
I
waiting
got
on.
fucking calluses on my hands.
I'm waiting for Tico to say ass to titties. Ass to titties.
Like I said,
Oh fuck.
Oh,
it wasn't even the ass statistic got me. It was basically the fact that she was intelligent. She was intelligent, but the problem is she was a fucking criminal.
Laroni.
I wish it was running. Shit, it would give me a merciful end.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't, man. I can't. You know. Yeah, I know. How do you follow up on that? I mean,
fuck.
I wish I could say. I guess I've only busted once, but I mean, no. I think I've. I mean, I've had some bad
first off,
shit, but I mean,
first off,
yeah.
Look, when you've been like shit, I got stamina for days. In fact, I started at one point at fucking 10 o'clock at night, and the birds were chirping when I fucking was done. And it was the sun was getting ready to come up.
Well, I don't think that's healthy because even on Viagra, they say
I'm literally
4 hours. So I mean,
this is when I was younger. After a while, I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I just might as well just do it myself. You know, shit. I can get myself off quicker than that. You know, and like most of it is from waiting for her to recover, her ass to recover. You know.
Well, I mean, I guess I've had my days, but I mean, that certainly wasn't her or me every time, I guess. I mean, there was days where I just I just wanted to go home and not recover. You know, like,
Look,
you know. I mean, there were some days where I wanted more, and she's like, "I'm fucking dry."
Right.
Spit.
Like,
better get that KY jelly up in that boy. Yeah.
I'm fucking not done.
Get that KY jelly up in that bitch.
Not a lot of people can keep up with me. Because
that wasn't the case every time for me. I mean, like I said, I just wanted to get one off and go home and not recover.
My goal was basically nut or death. Oh,
this mother. Look. So speaking of booger sugar, yeah, only one of them damn times I was like, damn, like this is too many motherfucking lines, homie. Like, she already want to smash. I'm like, oh shit.
What you think I'm talking to you for?
I just want to party. You know what I mean? God damn it. Fuck all this dumb shit. You don't want to smash? No.
You know, me coming up to you and saying hi should already tell you that I want to know what's up with that throat tonight. Men, I don't know. Like, I don't think men go up to girls and say hi because they want to exchange phone numbers so they can fucking have long talks with them and do shit with them.
It didn't work that way. Nope.
So, I mean, if a guy comes up to a girl and says hi, she should know right off the bat.
Yep. Shit. And in most cases, yeah, they do. This mask shit. Oh, man.
Yeah. I don't. So Walmart went back on that whole fucking policy.
Where y'all at, but not here. Where
No. We're in Sioux Falls. Yeah, they're not. Walmart don't even care anymore.
And they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
No, they shouldn't. I was doing my grocery shopping at other fucking grocery stores. I ain't wearing no goddamn fucking mask. I ain't wearing no goddamn mask. And if I can't walk into your fucking establishment with my EDC, then I ain't doing business here either.
They knew better shit than that to try that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a state where, you know what I'm saying, they're already, fucking with hydrochloroquine and all of that good shit already. She's already got that shit on experimental phase.
Yeah.
Number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
these motherfuckers ain't even doing it.
Here we got a billboard out on the busiest intersection in the city, 41st in Minnesota. And there's 2 billboards there, and they're like paid for by the Science Foundation. The Science Foundation is basically, shadow for the atheists. So, yeah. So they fucking what they did was they posted about the whole Trump rally in Mount Rushmore.
Oh shit.
From the 4th of July. And he said you go to a rally without any protection, South Dakota will pay in 2 weeks. And there's still hasn't been a spike. And we had like a whole rally, a lot of people, it was like Sturgis there.
Yeah.
And at Mount Rushmore. In all them little towns. Trump came there, was chit-chatting on the 4th, gave a little speech, gave a little hoorah to the boys. And and there still hasn't been a fucking spike in it. We had to cancel our goddamn because I don't know. I called people. I asked them in California. Me and my oldest had to cancel our trip to Los Angeles August 7th through the 11th.
Oh.
And it was because the fucking governor didn't do a shutdown, but they did a lockdown. Restaurants, bars, museums, da 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 da. And so I called the front receptionist to where at the Westin, and I asked her. I told her, be honest. We just some Midwestern boys coming up to have a good time. Are we gonna have fun when we go to Los Angeles coming here August 7th through the 11th? And she told me straight up, no, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. The only thing that's open right now is the trails.
The fuck?
I would be sitting in my hotel room for the whole 4 or 5 days, doing nothing. I couldn't even I wouldn't even be able to experience Los Angeles at all.
Oh, well, yeah. Now, here in about a couple of weeks, or is that, I think, first week, Sturgis kicks off. Yeah, I'll start seeing these bikes and shit already. I'm seeing them already.
And you're going to start seeing shit in the news. I mean, maybe not big time news, but local news for sure.
Yeah.
COVID cases expected to surge. And I mean, look, Sturgis, people come from all over America to be at Sturgis.
Shit, and plus it's the 80th one and shit too? Oh, hell no.
Yeah. I mean, people come over all over.
Probably wouldn't be surprised if stars show up.
Right? Well, yeah, there's always a couple of them. There's always remember that one guy? Who was that? Full Throttle Bar? Remember he even had his own reality show on God damn it. What the fuck was that?
History Channel?
It was called maybe the History Channel. Let me see. God damn it. Full Throttle.
Yeah, I've been on Full Throttle on my way to Deadwood, actually. Shit, Deadwood, right? I went over there last month and shit, vacationed out. The shit didn't have to wear no mask in the casinos. Hell no. Shit. But they had the they had the staff there working damn near past overtime trying to keep everything sanitized, but wasn't nobody there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's over fucking worry. Like it's
You got motherfuckers afraid
restaurant
of
lobbies still ain't even fucking open. Most of the fucking restaurants I'm going to or like fast food, it's fucking drive-through. Every single one. There's only one bank open that has the lobby open.
Let me break this to you.
Yeah, that fucked me up.
And
now the coin shortage.
It was a 5-in-1 shortage. It was a $5-in-1 bill shortage in my store. Shit. It sucked.
These motherfuckers stop fucking printing money. You know, it's just that simple. I mean, they're fucking. It's a transition, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they want to see this shit like coin shortage. Use correct change if you can, and it's just like, in other words, use your card.
You might have cash on.
Cashly fucking,
Be card only.
Society. Cashless society. You just use your card. Well, what if I ain't got no fucking card? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't eat. Coin shortage,
Right. And you know the funny thing about it is when people start hitting the bushes, they gotta have somebody to go after the motherfuckers, right?
Right.
But the problem is like they know that they're going got motherfuckers. I want you to and these motherfuckers don't have to follow the Geneva Convention. These motherfuckers are using punji sticks, fish hooks, whatever's at their disposal.
What's up with these mysterious China seeds? Have you guys heard about that?
Nope. I did hear about it.
People are just getting like seeds in the mail from China. Like,
the fuck?
Randomly.
Maybe that's telling you something.
And the government is saying, do not plant the seeds. They are from China.
Maybe China's telling you something.
It's kind of creepy, though.
I mean,
everything about China's creepy at this point.
Maybe, like I said, maybe they're trying to tell you something.
Oh, you muted out. You muted out, MiGTOW. I mean, it's like a I mean, if they I don't know. I just kind of thought of like MiGTOW and how they genetically, modified seeds. They basically, put a patent on life. That's what farmers grow now. If farmers want to grow a different seed, they actually have to get the okay from, these genetic engineering seeds that these big companies.
Yeah. Monsanto pulled that shit 20 years ago.
Yeah. So, it makes me think, China introducing seeds, it's just kind of weird to me. Like, are these also genetic modified seeds? That there's some kind of super plant and they're taking over, it's like a whole nother war in my head, a different front of a war.
Oh, McDonald had a farm. GMO. Kill your seeds and Frankenstein here.
Right, so you have to depend on them. You can't have you can't kill your original seeds, or you can't let's say Monsanto forced you into buying their seeds. You couldn't save last year's crop to preserve them seeds.
Oh, they pulled that shit before. They sure the fuck did.
Yeah, but if they find out, they take everything from you. So if they go into your field and they test your the seeds, and those seeds ain't 100% what they engineered, it's a crossbreed, And if that's the case, then they basically shut your whole fucking shit down. They take everything you got.
Oh, fuck no.
Because they own that seed. They own that patent. Therefore, you can't crossbreed because you're fucking with their patent.
They got really deep into that shit. 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and they caught their ass. You know.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Fuck.
Fucking. Yeah, and then the around just before this Roni scare and shit happened, they were arm wrestling with farmers. China was arm wrestling with farmers even back over here onto ranchers and shit, and arm wrestling them into whether or not they'll keep producing and shit like that. And it fucks with the import export, but that was the trade war,
Right.
And so now that puts a whole nother fucking context to it, and I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's just buy
your land, grow your shit.
Right, whatever the fuck you want to grow.
Fuck.
Is your land.
Hell no. The shit is, subsidized up to the wazoo. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, really got their shit and really own it. But some are, what is equivalent to what sharecroppers were back in the Reconstruction days. Dare I fucking say?
Let me break this to you.
I'm sorry. My son sent me a TikTok, and it says this dude, I guess, is calling feminist groups and asking, "Can I speak to the man in charge, please?"
Yeah, I was saying about the farmer. Yeah, I was saying about the farming thing. Yeah, I was saying about the farming thing. That hold on. I was saying about the farmer thing is this. They don't want you. They like I said. They put seedless a lot of things. Seedless grapes, seedless watermelons, and they're working on seedless tomatoes. They don't want you to harvest those seeds and grow them next year.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before. I mean, have you noticed that? Have you heard rumors that they done stopped selling seeds in Walmart and Home Depot around the country? Have you heard about that noise?
No, go ahead. Yeah. You have?
I mean, I've heard about it. Heard rumors.
I've seen it firsthand. They'll do it at our local grocery store, but they won't do it at Walmart. Nope. And there's seed stores and farm and grow stores in my area too. So rural state. That's what that comes with.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I guess it's always been where I'm at, it seems like it's always been really accessible to get seeds. I mean, seeds. Some like people that like do like preparation and bug out and stuff like that. They'll tell you like seeds is a good thing to have. But I don't know. I kind of think, if I'm on a bug out situation trying to get the fuck out of society's way because it's all going to shit. I'm on the move. I ain't staying long enough to fucking build a garden.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Hold on, shit, god damn it! I'm just getting really pissed at people fucking calling me. Like
gotta find where it has good vegetation, whether it does or it doesn't, and shit. And if it doesn't, you probably something in that situation.
Roni. You sound robotic.
You find yourself in the forest, and you might be all right. Oh shit.
Yeah, you were sounding like I robotic to me. I don't know if it was just on my end or what. Hello?
There you go. There it go.
Okay, all right.
So, as I was saying, if you find some arable land and everything while you're out on the move, because you're putting yourself in a nomadic situation, the good thing about, states like this or shit, really, the best place to probably bug out wool is damn Minnesota, because of all them damn lakes. You bound to catch a fish somewhere.
Right? The thing is, like...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm sticking around, because, like,
Let me break this
it takes months to grow a garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm sticking. Like, I don't know if I'm sticking around in one place for months.
Let me break this to you. It's for when they fucking get off of your ass trying to find you. You know. You know what I mean? Because eventually they're gonna after losing freaking agents chasing after you. They're gonna figure out that maybe it's not the best idea to chase after first person on foot. You know, they're not gonna bomb their tree lands because they're afraid of starting a forest fire. They're also not gonna send tracers to that canopy. You know,
Nope.
because that might start a forest fire. The only thing they're gonna have to depend on is the American public. And they're probably, and most of them that are the ones that aren't disillusioned, they're just gonna fucking go backwards, go back home. Let me break this to you. I said this in my video. 30 days no pay. Yeah, you'll know.
Yeah.
30 days no pay. That's all it needs to be said. But I got it. This Benadryl is whooping my ass. So I'm gonna take my strong in the waist, strong in the navel cavity ass off this live stream and get me some fucking sleep.
All right. All right.
I'll probably wake up a couple hours later if you're still on there, but I gotta get some sleep. I can't fucking function. This is MiGTOW signing off.
Bobby,
Hey, what's up, all? What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What it is, man? What it is?
Oh, kind of like came to the realization that I don't have to do comedy anymore because I can go live on mobile and drop red pills in front of people's faces while I'm live.
True.
I'm like, hey, that's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
Well, if you're going up against an actual SJW or a cuck and you're just telling them off, while there's other people on the live stream, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So, I mean,
I'm gonna join.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Ronnie. Ronnie.
So,
I mean, I live in Houston, inner city.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could just go. There's plenty of places I can go to fucking get down.
They like lockdown or shut down, lockdown light. What is it looking like?
It's quasi. I mean, you can't go to. The bars are closed, but businesses are open.
So, but the lobbies, or is it just like drive through if you can do drive through, or
it's like 51% capacity for restaurants.
Yeah.
But bars are no, but restaurants 51% in Texas.
Here it's much like
they're saying
fast food restaurants
are rising too, aren't they? What side of Texas do you live on, the west or the east? Because I know both of them have different.
I live in Houston.
Okay.
And we've been getting some rain, but we haven't like got any Hurricane Harvey type shit going on.
Right.
Yeah, I know it's that season, huh?
Like that would stop me if there was actually an opportunity, you know.
Shit. Yeah, this season I heard about that Hannah. That Hannah boy. Better watch
You know, when
that
I
Hannah.
started out making MiGTOW content, you know, it was like, I guess I wasn't the most astute guy, you know, not the
Yeah.
best production value. I guess more balls and brains. It's kind of like, you know, it's something I had.
I know.
So now that, you know, kind of like gained somewhat of a normie following, I could just troll everybody at once while dropping those damn red pills, you know.
Yeah.
Get normies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got kicked off and out of a lot of groups on Facebook for doing. I have so many accounts because of that. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I got 1.6K subs. I doubt I will lose 600 just for rebranding like that.
Yeah, seen here in the in this deal.
I mean, my
that,
views are down anyways, so.
Oh yeah.
So I got a dead audience to begin with, so.
They comatose and them fuckers sleeping. Z.
So I'm probably not going to lose too many subs by doing this rebranding.
I'm seeing here in the chat, big up the Pencil that fucking free agent Pepe has gotten shut down. Circumvention of technology. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people complaining about technical issues that are really simple. Because I kind of like stumbled upon Chronic's Blast latest upload, and I was just like, dude, he was complaining about the views, how they're not matching up, which is a common problem. But like a simple solution is you set your videos to private, then public again, and then what everyone else sees is what you see on your analytics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So you have those sexy social blade numbers.
Okay.
Hey, what's the yeah, I tried looking you up the sub and
I'm Shadowban, dude. I changed my name recently.
Oh.
I used to be Underwear on Head, then I was Black Rose before that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So like
why do you keep changing names?
well, I mean, I decided it's time for a new thing, you know.
Well, I'm of the mind of shit you got to at that point. So.
I mean, I'm changing genres, so I mean, why try to be a comedian if I'm moving forward, not looking back? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I'm Shadowban, but I mean, you could enter my name and hit enter, and I come up.
All right.
Motherfucking shit together. There we go.
But I'm a great shiller. I can get my views if I want them badly, you know.
God damn it! Speaking of upload, my shit's been sitting.
Learn how to work Reddit
and...
to get by that pesky algorithm.
What the fuck is my shit sitting at 9% for?
Okay, so I think I subscribed to you. You have 4.1K. Is that you or is that somebody else? No, fuck.
Oh shit.
Am I roboting?
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I subscribed to you, dude.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I was making MiGTOW content, and then I switched up and changed genres, and now I'm kind of like returning home, coming full circle.
And why did you change genres?
I don't know. I was just like stuck in a rut, tired of being a tiny ass channel that nobody watches.
So
And you know,
yeah,
I like comedy, and I like being, you know, I'm creative. I like to, you know, have fun. You know.
right. So have you done any coke lately?
Have I done any coke lately? Well, I'm actually on probation, but you know, I'll LARP online like I'm high all the damn time just to say fuck it. But you know,
Booger sugar baby. That came in at the right time.
okay.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Yeah, so
Whoa,
are they saying you know, coin shortages over there too and everything? You know, are they making like a big fucking deal about it in Texas and Houston? Houston, right?
I haven't read any in the news about it, but I mean, if you want to get coins, there's a bunch of places you can go.
I mean, everybody has fucking right. So I mean, yeah, there's no fucking coin shortage. It's just so I don't know. I see it on every fucking business, like a little white piece of paper taped to the door, or the fucking drive-through menu board.
I have not read any signs like that at all.
That's crazy. I be seeing that shit.
I mean, I guess there's probably some mom and pop stores that are hurting real bad because of the shutdown that happened, but like a lot of places are just, you know, they're too big to fail. So I mean, like,
goddamn Bush.
Oh.
He really fucked us over with that whole fucking thing. Too big to
yeah,
fail.
well, I mean, like, what he did was he subsidized a bill that Clinton passed. You know, he just kept it going. He didn't repeal it. That's the only problem he did with the housing crisis, you know.
Yeah, the big bubble.
I mean, Clinton set that shit in motion, but he doesn't get blamed for it.
Well, I mean, it should be both, eh?
Yeah, it should be both. But I mean, the guy who passes the fucked up law doesn't, you know, get the blame. It's the next guy when it falls in his fucking lap that gets blamed for it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. That's how management works, right? I mean,
yep.
Shit.
Now, I guess Bush didn't help by, you know, going to 2 different wars, but, you know.
no.
But, I mean, you know what, though? Them wars kind of brought, for a split moment, America together. We were all patriotic.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like, it was like, it created this big bubble because, like, when 9/11 happened, a huge recession just hit, you know?
Right.
And people were like, well, hell, I can just go kill people in Iraq and Afghanistan and don't have to be on unemployment and shit.
Hey,
I was a senior in high school when 9/11 happened, so I know a lot of people I went to school with were fucked up PTSD
and they
veterans, you know what I'm saying?
You crazy, man.
Like I returned to my hometown one day and I saw one of my former classmates, and he was just like, dude, he looked like he was stoned, but it was permanent, you know what I'm saying? He didn't remember who the fuck I was.
Permafried.
And his speech was very like slow and sedated. He was like, "Oh hey." I mean, he was fucked.
Yeah. No, it's true though. It's true. It's fucked up, but it's true. There are people. They're really like that. I believe that 100%. There are people out there that are just so war. Let's grab a gun and kill these fucking Iraqi shits. They just wanted to go over there and kill people. It's fucking insane.
Kill them hard to
When they
treat.
get home, they're like too fucked up to like, kill anybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, in Texas, there's a lot of those, young rascals are like, oh, I'm going to join the Marines and be the baddest motherfucker ever. Yeah.
While he's there, maybe. But when they come back home, I mean, like.
Well, I have a friend who's still, like another friend from high school who served in the Marines, and he goes on rants and raves about Muslims all the time on Facebook, and is just like.
No,
he owns his own salvage yard or something, recycling yard.
Yeah.
So he has it put together, but he's batshit crazy at the same fucking time, and he's always mad.
He's always
about the Muslims.
If you're a Muslim, you can't be free.
Oh shit! I mean, I could probably talk to that guy for maybe like an hour or so, just to see where he's at.
Yeah,
you're probably. His
Facebook posts are like hilarious to read when he goes on his rants.
Right. Yeah, that's what the terrorists want you to think. You see. Let me put on my tinfoil hat for a minute. I'm thinking.
Right.
Look. This Fauci character. All right. Trump's technically his fucking boss. Why haven't you fired him yet?
What?
Fauci. That the fucker that's spreading this lockdown shit.
Yeah, doctor. Yeah.
Dr. Fauci. Why haven't he fired him yet?
Yeah,
his boss. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Why hasn't he fired him yet? I mean, you would think, fucking Trump runs his cabinet like a temp service, so why ain't this motherfucker gone yet?
Yeah, he wants a bunch of yes men. He wants people to agree with him. He doesn't like any fucking pushback. I'm a huge Trump fan, but even I know that. Anytime someone pushes him, but that's what he's gonna want to help him one a little bit. So it is surprising that that doctor hasn't been fired. Because he says a lot of shit that Trump doesn't necessarily, I don't think, believe. But now you see him coming out wearing a goddamn mask. But I think there's I don't think it's because of Dr. Fauci or whatever. But I just think I think it's more like a male voter thing. Because there's this thing like if they make everybody put on masks and they strike enough fear for everyone to stay home by lockdowns and shutdowns, and November 4th comes around. I mean, if the fucking cities are shut down, how are you gonna vote? You're gonna vote by mail.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
No, a pledge a day keeps the commies away.
Because some of these motherfuckers, I was an election judge once over in Colorado, so I know how that works. Shit. Sit there with some of these motherfuckers, oh my goodness. But I've never, placed a ballot here in this state yet, I've yet to. But I know what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because
let me ask you, how do you think our governor or our senator or whatever, Kristi Noem, governor, how do you think she handled it? Like everything that.
With respect to the Roni, she's a fucking genius. With respect to the war on drugs, she's a fucking idiot.
Okay, fair enough. What about so when the 4th of July came, it was a big thing in fucking Mount Rushmore, and they had protests down there. How do you think she handled it? She just sent in National Guard right away. She didn't even wait for any bullshit to fucking that could or would happen. She just sent in the National Guard right away. But what makes it different is, you know, you got the president of the United States in town.
Yeah.
And they're trying to you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was probably why, you know, they decided to call in the National Guard, but I think it was a good move.
Understandable, but that is federal land. So I see where, you know, she played around with the jurisdictions a lot and got the National Guard out, and that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Better than the fuck of what they did in Seattle. You know,
right? Or Portland. Yeah, them places are fucking gone. They're gone.
Goodness.
I mean, they had Chaz or whatever the fuck. Chaz. Yeah.
Clam. I don't know.
Yeah, they waited way too fucking long they let that shit go on for way too fucking long. Way too fucking long.
And this shit in Chicago also. Portland as well. Yeah, it's a thing because, you know, oh my goodness. They have a fucked up, you know, worldview and shit. California is doing this bullshit too. And that's why a lot of folks are taking off.
No, yeah, it's an extra. It's fucking. It's like a fucking refugee coming over. I mean, they're all just fleeing.
I don't know which dude was here.
People, like even in Minnesota, dude, I see so many fucking Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois license plates in this fucking city.
I fucking state in the union. That's
I have service clients, like a lot of them that are not from here. They're buying their first house from Minnesota, Illinois.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they're leaving these bigger cities, these bigger states with democratic leadership, but in groves.
You know what?
Serious though.
This is what this is. These motherfuckers know, because this shit is for real. Look, this shit here, and how, you know, California is about to, you know, they're shutting their schools down like that and all of that because the unions right there are holding children hostage. We all know this. Hell, I watched that shit with the doctors that they had tried to silence and shit just recently. That motherfucker went viral though, no matter where it went.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then my man Tico showed some shit about it. You know, they were in the conference room. But I seen the motherfucking press conference. That shit was ham. The motherfuckers was going ham. And they had a South Dakota chick out in the audience and shit, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you know, the Doogie representing. But yeah, there is a mass motherfucking exodus coming about that bitch. And, you know, California turns into an post-apocalyptic shithole.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say the whole Pacific coast is on some bullshit. The whole Atlantic is too, but it's in a mixed area, you know, mostly New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying?
In San Francisco, if you're having a bad day, you could go and shit in the street. And that's okay. That's okay.
Lay a big old mud dragon in the corner.
But that, you know, that's San Francisco. That's fine. That's fine. That's what normal civilized people do. You know, they just it's crazy. It's crazy. But they allow it. San Francisco actually allows it. I mean, there's people shitting on the fucking street. It's crazy. And they're just like, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. We'll clean that up later. We'll get the street cleaner out here. Fuck. Yeah. God damn it.
Sweepers. Here comes the shit sweepers, man. Oh shit. That sounds good, man. I like taking the shit when that shit comes on, man. Let's go to Haight-Ashbury and shit, bro.
Having a bad day, bro. Let's go take a
shit. Joint, bro. Take a shit. These motherfuckers, man.
Make you feel better. Yeah, no, fuck, it's true though. God damn it. It's fucking, oh, yeah. But that, that just shows like the level of, I don't know, morality that these fucker people have. The people that are running the city, making laws and saying what's good and what's not.
Yeah. Well, I don't see how defunding cops is going to put kids back in school.
No.
During the pandemic, I guess. But shit, they got their priorities screwed and fucked up.
They had,
it still needs to keep going. This economy here.
The group in Minnesota, they had a protest about defunding the police while asking for police presence, like to protect them.
You knew a woman ran that shit. Fuck that. You know an indecisive ass, one of these indecisive ass Karens thought of that shit. Which one of y'all in the audience thought of this shit?
We'll ask for police presence while defunding the police department.
I wish I was there. I would have clowned. Which one of you Karens?
I mean, what would you?
Shit?
That was not a good fucking idea at all.
Dumb bitch raises her hand. Yeah, word.
Totally contradicts what the fuck they're. It's crazy. Man. It's crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with you, women?
What would really defunding the police do? I mean, so is it really what we think? Like, so they're saying like,
yeah,
lowering the government aid that they get, so not so much money is spent on police departments, because they're saying like we can roll in and like we got these water cannons and flashbangs and stuff like that, and they say that's military. And why are we
militarization of the
right? And why are we allowing this to happen? And it's from the funding that they get from the government. They get more and more and more every year. So is it really that, or is it what what I think? Maybe what you think? Maybe what Tico thinks, that they are just trying to, completely disassemble the law of the country. I mean, because when you're saying take away police, you're saying rules are null because you have no one to enforce them.
No shit.
So is it that, or is it what they are saying actually hold water, that the police are getting militarized and there is too much money being dumped into, the police department? Therefore, they're always upgrading weaponry. Non-lethal weaponry.
Yeah. I don't see what I see what they're trying to say now. And tinfoil hat's back on again. Oh shit. Woo-woo. Like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, man.
Yep.
It's only heart, motherfucker.
Get it?
But yeah, these bitches want to check it. They want to divert funding, reroute that shit over to the teachers' union so that the school can get started back up again. So basically, they're using the over-militarization of the police reform, police brutality, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit.
Yeah.
That issue, that wedge issue, and what a wedge issue is like abortion, shit like that. They use this wedge issue, and they want to shoehorn that motherfucker in and somehow get money to the teachers union. And they know for a fact that the online schooling and shit like that ain't working. That shit.
Right. That's dumbifying. That's making our kids so fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
The Common Core shit. I mean, there's a complete difference than, I mean, I'm sure watching a YouTube video on something, but actually going to a class and working with your hands and thinking with your brain.
Mm.
There's a difference.
I don't know. I mean, shit. I mean, I vehemently in a lot of the classes I did for my college program for IT back in Colorado, that I did not want to do a lot of fucking online classes because these online classes, I mean, damn, the books were more expensive, if not the same cost as the ones that you use in class. But, you know, you didn't get that one-on-one with the teacher or anything like that. Or now, don't get it twisted. I mean, we get on shit like this in forums and videos, and we hash out topics. Yeah, we pushing discourse. Great, that's good. But let's see, projects. Now that's in the context of a classroom. You can't have that in there. I mean, especially if you're in an IT program. What if a motherfucker wants to change out a goddamn dual core processor and try to throw in an octa-core that fits in that motherfucker or something? You can't be doing that shit online. God damn it.
No.
Seeing the shit work. So in other words, man, no, this shit.
I mean, even with like tech school, you know, you're gonna learn how to weld. You're gonna sit with a welder in your garage and watch a YouTube video, and you know that's. I mean, you could, I guess.
Good example.
Yeah, but I mean, is it as efficient as actually going to a class and doing it? Someone there guiding you, directing you, like personally.
Hell yeah, ain't nothing like turning a wrench. Goddamn.
Right. Right. Yeah. No,
you don't lefty loosey righty tighty on the internet, motherfucker. God damn it, you don't do none of that shit.
No, you don't learn that shit just anywhere.
Motherfucker. This motherfucker can't turn a wrench. Get out of class.
Get out like that. Like that fucking commercial where he didn't know how to change a tire. Where the dad called him, he wanted like help changing a flat or whatever. The girl did, and she said, "Well, can't your boyfriend do it?" And he's like, he wants to know if you could change a tire, and he couldn't. And he said, "Yeah, but it's like this boy don't even know how to change a fucking tire." What the fuck you doing with him? The fuck you doing? I mean, I get it. Like you can't work with your hands. I mean,
no,
you know. I mean, a little, you know, a little bit of working with your hands is nice, you know, shit.
Yeah. Who hired this motherfucker? You got my class.
Right. Fuck. Yeah, you definitely don't want, I mean, you don't go into a job and say, yeah, I got 20 years of mechanic experience and then land the job and start asking questions.
Yeah. Then shit'll get really messy.
You know?
Like, I don't understand these people. Damn it, boy.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. There we go. Tico then up and Gary got he back. With this motherfucker.
But I don't think after I don't know. So I don't think that the police are getting militarized. But I don't think it's for nothing. You know, I don't think it's for nothing. Our society has also corrupted more and gotten more fucked up over the years with the bigger population and more issues being raised. I think like it goes both ways. I mean, a lot of people can say that you know, we're getting more violent because the police are mistreating and misusing the tools that they are equipped with. And the police side is like, well, we're doing that because you guys are becoming more and more unruly. But I think it's like a little bit of both. I think it's like extreme turn taking on both sides. And I think both sides have a point. We are militarizing because you guys are becoming unruly, but they're also becoming unruly because they're getting more militarized. I don't think I think they're feeding off each other. Like the causation is both. The reaction is both.
Hell yeah.
It just keeps escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating. I don't know. I think eventually we will have another civil war. More political than anything. Like a political civil war type thing.
It is, and this has happened before 50 years ago during an election year. I mean, you hot off three, three public figures getting assassinated on the way, and one of which got assassinated before his ass was going to receive the nomination. So you know what I mean? It's happening all over again. Sad thing about it is that it's really fucked up that the Democrats themselves haven't learned that. And it happened at that party. Ugh. Fuck. I'm so, yeah.
It happened to the Democratic Party? It happened to the Democratic Party?
Yeah, and nobody's coming.
Damn. What election was this? What year? What election?
1968. All right. Okay.
1968?
Yeah. Chicago is one place I want to point to, because there were, high complaints of police brutality. A 24-year-old Black Panther member gotten shot and killed. I mean, like bullets were drilled into his house. But shit, he did have guns there after all. But what you think was gonna happen. But then, JFK, MLK, and RFK get killed right before this election. Right on this election. And who the fuck is running in Robert Kennedy's place? The fucking vice president of fucking LBJ. And he was from Minnesota, wasn't about shit, couldn't go up against Mother. I mean, dude, this shit was basically handed to Nixon. So what I'm talking about is the Nixon election.
Okay.
The same thing is happening today. 68 and in the now. You know what I'm saying? You had wokies, you had woke programming before woke programming 50 years ago, by the way. I mean, shit, a lot of this shit is being replayed all over again. When I was on some historian shit in my 20s, I liked learning about the 60s and everything that happened within it.
Right.
And so I'm looking at this. They're coming hot off one, they're coming into an election, and then they throw all sorts of bullshit into it. I mean, at least they were able to have the Olympics that year. This is the same Olympics where those Black Panther cats had the black gloves and they put the fist up. Yeah, that was the same year, 1968, all the fuck over again. You know what I'm saying? Except we don't have sporting events. Well, baseballs just came on, But I'm seeing cardboard cutouts in the back and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the cutouts.
The fuck? Tom Hanks in a hot dog stand or something? I don't know.
Speaking of that, I read or seen, I don't know if it's true or not, but Tom Hanks and his wife got a citizenship in Australia.
He could.
Which is kind of weird to me. Like everything that's going on, like with the Epstein thing, what's her Maxwell? I don't know.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah.
Okay. So, and then like, have you ever seen? He's a comedian. He's like Jarvis something. He used to speak at the Oscars. It was his last hosting of the Oscars.
Billy Crystal, Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais wasn't at the Oscars. He was Golden Globe.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find
Billy Crystal or fucking
Ricky Jarvis. Ricky
Gervais.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais. Speaking at the Global Goal. Dude, he was just he was telling people straight up, I think, truths. And like some people were laughing and others weren't, but the ones that they showed, you could tell the joke was true. Like he was talking about like Jeffrey Einstein, how they're all friends with them and how they let this all happen and allowed him to do this. And it was his last one, and he was basically telling them all, fuck you. But in a very in a very comedy way. You know, he's basically telling them, we are not friends. We are different. Y'all need to go fuck off. Like you should look it up. It's kind of interesting.
Well, I've seen those segments myself because they had spliced them up and then mashed them up together. And as I was watching them, yeah, this motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah, he had some truths in there. You could tell he had a lot of truths in his jokes and a lot of humor in it. So it was easy to swallow. But for some of the actors and actresses, they were not laughing. They were not, like, you could tell.
Oh yeah,
like
I've seen the faces.
And Tom
Hanks
was one of them. Yeah, Tom Hanks was one of them. Yeah.
What, motherfucker? What? You talking about me?
I just got done watching that. What is it? Leaving Neverland. You ever seen that shit, man?
No. The one with Johnny Depp in it, or
no? So it's a 2-hour, 2-part HBO documentary.
Oh, Mikey Jack.
Yeah.
Why'd you do it, Mikey Jack? Why'd you do it?
Yeah.
He made Thriller.
Man. Yeah, I mean,
he made Thriller, man.
You know, I always knew. I mean, okay, so when I was these kids' ages, like in the 80s and 90s, I liked Michael Jackson. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they do that great music at the time. He was the biggest guy in the fucking world in the music industry. Everybody knew Michael Jackson. And yeah, it after watching, and you know, there was always like, you know, he did it, but no, like, you're guilty, or no one coming out saying, yeah, he did it. No one else to back these you know, accusers up. It's just the accusers and her family wanting money, you know. And after watching that and listening to those now men, before they were boys, but now men statements, I don't know, man. With everything that's going on right now, that month, 100%, this dude did it. Yeah, Nixon did. Yeah, the gold standard. That was a bad fucking move, man.
Oh boy.
The gold.
Yeah, they worked on that, and even visiting China was a bad move.
They were, you know, describing in horrific, crazy ass detail of how he like coached them, and you know, they would play games like both of them said that, and all of them were the same, right? It was the same story. It was kind of crazy. He said that they would play a game that Michael would go all the way down to the hallway. So there was like 2 doors going into his room. One to a long ass hallway and another one into the room. And then he also had a secret bedroom on top of his bedroom itself. And that's where he told the cops that's where the boys slept. And I slept in my own bed. But sometimes we would share beds. So they would play a game where Michael would open that door. And as soon as that kid heard that door open, he would run down the hallway. And by the time he got down there, if the kid had all of his clothes on, he won. And it was just, man, that was a crazy shit. So everything that's happening now, 100% he fucking did it. I mean, and 100% R. Kelly. Man, you know, it's just a big thing in that industry. I think it's a huge fucking problem in that industry, and not only like that, like the whole Hollywood industry, the rich and famous, if you will, industry.
Those godless sodomites.
Yeah.
Fuck. Mikey, why'd you do it? Mikey,
did it.
Why?
He did it.
Yeah, he did. God, wow.
He did. And you know what? So, you know, they asked the question because it's like, how do the parents not fucking know? Man, how did the parents not know? There was the parents even said, like, the 2 things that struck me off, right, was, you know, okay, so Michael Jackson was also coaching like the parents too. Mostly, of course, you know, the women, the mothers.
Yeah.
So, you know, they were so in awe with everything that he had shown him and everything that they were doing, he was doing for them, that Michael would go up to him and say that, we're gonna go to bed and you're gonna sleep out here in the guest house, and
Oh.
they would allow it. They would allow it, and then he's buying you houses. He's paying your kids' cancer bills, and he's they said, so if 20 million isn't enough, is 30 million, because that's what a lot of these people got, was 20 to 30 million dollars altogether.
Greedy mother.
And then it's crazy. It's really crazy. They'd a lot. What would you think? Come on. You can't help but think these parents basically pimped out their fucking kids.
Yeah.
So Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
And they all say, I know it sounds weird, but I was just in so much shock and awe that someone like Michael Jackson could be doing this for our family, our little old family, and here's like the biggest thing in the world, treating us like this. And the second thing that I found really fucking weird, besides the mom okaying with, and even the dad. Where was the dad? The dad was sure.
Yeah.
And so that was really weird to me. And then the second thing that was really weird to me, the moms would say, he was just like my own child. This is a grown ass man. This is not your child.
No.
That's weird.
And they did say that shit too in there.
That's weird.
We treated him like he was our own child. Like, you crazy bitch. I'm like, y'all know what you put him on the track.
But everyone always said he was so childlike, and I don't know, man. It's weird. And that whole documentary, it's really crazy what them kids are now grown men say. It was absolutely crazy.
Ain't that cute? But it's wrong.
You ever see? You ever see? Do you know who were the Corey brothers?
No.
The Corey brother. So have you ever seen Lost Boys?
Yeah, man. Yo, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman.
Yes. Yeah. And he also played in Goonies. Yeah, so he had a best friend also named Corey, and they played in some movies together.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
I guess he committed suicide via overdose or something like that. And but now that Corey Felcher, he's going, he has been going all over to talk shows and exposing the pedophilia rings in Hollywood. And he actually has a documentary out, and I kind of want to watch that. Because it's I don't know. I kind of who the fuck, because it's a big. I don't, MiGTOW's kind of talked about it. I think other people see it, but why aren't we fucking getting into these pedophiles?
Yeah.
Why aren't we I don't know. It's just weird that we would. Turn a blind eye to something like that everyone knows is wrong. That's not right. That's not sexual oriented. That's not, it's fucking twisted, fucked up, and sick.
Oh. Looking at this now. I'm gonna watch that. This motherfucker here, man. There it is,
Yep.
So we got it. This motherfucker. Yeah, it looks like he got no teeth. Got a motherfucking ugly ass fedora. Yeah, he's still alive, man. So the other one dead. He killed himself. That's right. He did kill himself.
Yeah,
I grew up off the movies. Shit, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah,
man, that was like.
Yeah, the 80s, 90s, iconic for movies, man. Iconic. songs too. No, for real. I mean, think like cartoons too. Fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't care much about anime. I just don't. My oldest son loves anime, but I don't know. I always
Rage.
the old school cartoons, Transformers and Ninja Turtles, and all that crazy shit.
Even old school anime.
And
Like
Rambo and Rocky.
Yeah.
Rambo and Rocky, the Terminators.
I'm Donatello.
What up, man?
Donatello, what the fuck?
Donatello, dude. Yeah. Raphael with his attitude. Michelangelo, the party dude. The upcoming rising leader. But Donatello, yeah, he was a scientist, the smart one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
like.
you remember that fucking fly back to stock, man? Turn
Yeah, they had fucking they even had movies, Ninja Turtles. Like now it's all fucking animated and I don't know, it don't look the same. It don't look the same. And they're Feldman, yeah. We were saying Feldman, weren't we?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, Corey Feldman. Yeah.
Corey, what were you guys talking about him for?
Oh, so with the whole Epstein thing, and then everything that's going on like that, and then like I just got done watching that 2 hour, like 4 hour basically documentary, 2-part HBO, Leaving Neverland. It talks about fucking Michael Jackson did it. I mean, they went into some like gruesome detail, like it's all fucked up. Their parents basically pimped out their kids to Michael Jackson. Is really what
I heard about that documentary. Never got around to seeing it though.
It's pretty fucking crazy. It's crazy. I mean, they tell like how they were being coached and like today you look at Macaulay Culkin. That fucker's sick. You look at him, you can tell he's sick. He looks like he has AIDS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does.
He does.
And he's got heroin and shit, and he's getting all fucked up. You can't. And to this day, he still denies that Michael ever did anything to him. Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
And
his mom put him on the track.
I don't know what to believe anymore. To be honest, it's muy loco around.
You think it's all like something as big like this whole Epstein, okay? This whole pedophile thing in our high and rich and famous society, right? So I mean, do you think like that's all just like a big act put on by people pulling strings? I mean, like distract us, like, hey, look at me.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, is it real or is it staged?
No, I think the people don't matter who are involved in it. It's just the message. It's the message that they're sending that's causing people to be like confused about it. Because when you really look at the people, like they're not in control of anything. They're just a pawn. They're just a vessel.
Just a pawn in the game.
Pawn game. You gotta have a good pawn game.
Right, to protect yourself.
Set up that 3-pawn blockade.
All right. I'll do that. I'll do that next time I play the computer.
Make sure you do that.
I'll look that up and then I'll do that.
But I mean, if you're running like with the Epstein thing, I don't know. I don't like want to give them too much credit or cover for them, but I just like have a hard time believing it because of like Me Too and everything. Like Me Too made me doubt the whole like pedophile sex ring thing. If that makes any sense.
No, go ahead. Elaborate. No,
because it's just like that. Everybody who is above us or old enough to be indoctrinated believes like they're the victim of a crime, or like they can be the victim of a crime if somebody tries to like sexually advance on them. So it's like anybody can literally say that something an atrocity has happened to them, which is at any point
I
in
understand.
time.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I think it's just like, I think it's just ridiculous, and it makes it so that like I don't even know how these people get into the power positions that they do now without getting accused by somebody, because they all have, like, let's be honest, they all have like a track record. We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know, it puzzles me sometimes.
Oh no, like I understand the whole, I just don't know if it's like that with pedophiles. I mean, rape, like girls yelling rape, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I mean, that's like, you don't fucking say that unless it fucking happened. But kids and parents yelling pedophile and there's no pedophile, that's a whole nother fucking thing. I don't know. I guess I give people the benefit of the doubt on that their kids, you know what I mean? Like, people just don't go around yelling that unless they're like 100% sure.
You know what evokes mob justice more than any damn thing else?
What?
A false pedo accusation.
Have you heard? I mean, I honestly haven't heard of a false. I mean, like, I haven't. I honestly haven't. Like, is
like, I don't.
Do you think that's rigged? Like,
I don't
is
have
that
experience
something
with it. Yeah.
I know.
So I don't know. I see it as more like I experience more women just like talking negatively about like past relationships. Like, that's what I see as more of a prevalent problem, like with them. But like the pedophilia, I actually believe that the pedophilia is more prominent on the female side. Like with the whole teachers,
right.
like, all those.
Yeah, those are pretty. You hear that a lot. No,
I mean, prevalent.
Yeah.
Lately, I would say on that, but nobody bats an eye. Almost nobody, anyway. Of course, we got brothers like ourselves that talk about it.
Would you tell? I mean, so what? You're 14,
yeah,
13, and you were fucking the teacher. Would you tell?
Yeah. And how many have you heard did? A lot of them do, and a lot of them do say it in such bombastic and proud, like they're proud about it. You know?
Yeah, they kind of. Yeah. It's an achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A trophy.
Nope.
A trophy.
Never more. Never again. Never again.
Bag this 14-year-old boy over here. But we look at that differently. Yeah, we do. We look at that differently, though. If it's a girl doing those kind of things, like, society just kind of looks at it differently. It's still like, what it is, pedophilia, but it's not as wrong almost.
Just as, but one gets more weight than the other, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and sentencing and everything.
Yeah. So, and then the whatever laws are enacted are going to affect pretty much the wrong people. Like, it's never going to hit directly who's doing the bad stuff. But that's always what happens with the law. It never gets the right people. It always gets the wrong people. Like, there's so many people who have been falsely accused of pedophilia, or like being falsely accused of being a pedophile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
like, you're with your daughter in the park, and then all of a sudden you're getting like weird looks, like you kidnapped her.
Yeah. And federal law. I mean, it's even in the courts, right? And it was crazy because it was no, it was kind of just as gridlocked as it is now. No. It's more to the Trump side than anything. But when it was very gridlocked, and I mean like to the nose gridlocked, the shit was like this. Any federal case of pedophilia, like if they go from one state to the other, carrying on this relationship, like I'd say, much like a statutory rape or something like that, it's not going to get any, repercussions like a death penalty or nothing. And they were considering that shit too, Then it didn't go as planned. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck, Or this other thing, I almost lost my train of thought on that other thing though, because this shit didn't happen that long ago either. But anyway, man, that shit is wrong.
Recently, it's been getting turned off. Like I see, it's kind of what they say. RPM says that the feminist goes out with the power. Now it's more. I just see those mainstream segments where it's like, oh, domestic abuse at home. Why few women are refusing to speak out about what's happening behind the closed doors, and it's almost like because everything's shut down that they can't live their truth to get back at their like whoever they're having like a turbulation with in the relationship in the relationship with, like how they always go they always had to go to the bar or go hang out with their friends if you like suspect that your woman's cheating on you. Now they can't do that, so now they're not able to like be all boisterous about how they're being abused, which is ironic because literally the news. There's just this segment the other day about domestic assault at home during lockdown. During lockdown hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Domestic under.
It's all fucking carousel. It's just like it's like a freaking Ferris wheel. It just takes you up, takes you down. That's like all the media does. Just feeds you this like roller coaster of emotions.
When the media tells you to jump up, stay there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and it makes you more stressed out at work because you have all this stuff going through your head. You can't focus on your job, and somebody's like, "Hey, your name." And then you're like, "Oh, goodness gracious!"
Well, when you're
escape.
I don't know, when you're like constantly too like, you're right. There's no escape. I mean, when you're constantly on the go, work, home, grocery shopping, picking up the kids, doing this. There's not very many media sites that are like at your fingertips. There's Facebook, which a lot of people get their news from, and TVs like CNN, Fox News. I mean, those are the only MSNBC. I mean, that's the only way that they can really watch any media. So whatever they hear, depending on,
and it's all gatekept by what? The ads, the network, all of the stuff that funds that message getting to you. So everything is just like
it's easier when you're busy. It's easier to get that message to you too, because you can control. Yeah, you can control like the message where it's at when you get it, because they know exactly what you're doing. You're going to work. You're going to get the kids. You're coming home. I mean, they know exactly.
Yeah, they set up all the hotels on Boardwalk and Park Place where you're the most tired and you've gone the longest distance and you're not able to carry yourself properly, so you have to rely on them, and they're gonna bleed you dry. They're gonna all bleed you dry.
What's this? Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's no shit though. I mean, with everything. I mean, through the media, through even our common culture anymore. I mean, you look at the culture because of the media and are the movies, the TV shows.
TV shows are terrible now.
Yeah. I mean,
there's one that's like a Groundhog Day, but they live every day cheating. Or it's like every day she catches him cheating. Every day.
That'd be great.
I'm banging her. I'm banging her. I'm banging her. I'm banging her again. I'm banging her in front of you. I'm banging her. I'm banging her.
But she'd be pissed every time for 30 days.
Every day. Forever.
She'd be so pissed.
Until you break the cycle.
Right.
But you start to see the stages of grief through that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at first she's pissed the fuck off, but then by the end of it all, she comes to accept it, man.
Yeah.
She's like, thank God you found somebody else.
Right.
Unwatchable. American Surreal. Unwatchable. Yeah, it is kind of garbage. It's pretty garbo. Juice.
Oh man, I wasn't even there. Yo, that was one hell of a night. I wasn't even there, man.
I
with
mean,
all
yeah.
y'all up in there. Shit, America's DeVille was there and shit. Even turned on his cam and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I'm at work. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
All this
Kind of
here
give you the
having
middle
fun.
finger, but you're here now. I just try to not screw you up because I feel like my whole demeanor has changed, and like we used to be like super clicked up. Like when we made all those Roni parodies and stuff. Oh my god, those are
the Roni's still going, man. Depending
on your county, though, a lot of people are just pretending like it doesn't even exist.
I told you that the Roni don't stop.
I told you that Roni stop. Told you that Roni stop.
Roni gonna get you remix. Like this is the third wave, motherfucker. Third wave. Yeah, by like the third wave, motherfuckers.
19 up in my lungs. Ba-da-da. What is that mask on my face? Sorry, I'm doing audio on this JBL speaker or headphones, so you guys probably don't have the greatest of quality of
new shit.
The voice of Yale, them shits.
The voice.
$24 at the computer store. I had to buy them.
No, that's cool. Shit. I need to change out my earphones. That's for damn sure.
I've been a cheat dude ever since. So it's like it goes in waves again, like with everything. Like sometimes I drop a lot of money on headphones, and other times I'm like, I just need something quick.
Yeah.
One thing I haven't bought though, I've never bought like the airport headphones. That's kind of grody to me. I don't know why.
What are the airport?
Like in the vending machine.
Oh yeah.
Like okay, you know in those like cross towns where they have like big like rec centers on the highway, and there's it's like a food court on the highway. They're like have these games in there where you play, you either press the button or you jiggle the claw or something, and it actually has like electronics as the prizes. Like you could win like a Xbox 360 or something, just like falls down.
Oh shit! No.
No, but I literally saw at the 3DS, like a thing, and like you play the game, and it seems like a really easy game, but it's actually super difficult.
You can't grab no Xbox with the damn claws. You know?
With the claw.
Motherfuck this game. I put $5 in this shit. And I can't grab the quarters. Xbox.
I'll be going to hit up the Xbox claw game when the coin shortage happens in all the $5 in quarters.
That's extra fucked up. Now that's some extra goofy shit.
That's like people down here in the casinos. They all hate the machine after $5. This motherfucker won't hit.
Well, wait, do you guys still have those machines where it's like all the coins and there's like two little arms that slowly just push the change?
Cool. That'd be really cool. No,
I remember those. I actually really liked those.
So they have those more in like we do have like gaming centers, like arcade. They would have one in there, or like during our state fairs and stuff like that, city fairs, they would have those. But other than that, no, we don't really have those around here. That'd be really cool though if we had more. Those things were awesome.
Oh, I miss retro gaming. Like even though I never really go to the arcade. It's just cool to see, like walk past and see what like bunch of Pac-Man in there, and
Yeah.
see the old Mortal Kombat
Pinball
game.
machine.
Ooh,
Pinball machine.
I got one that has that. I got one that has that almost every day, and that is in the Springs. Okay, to the west of Colorado Springs, there's this town called Manitou Springs, right? Not that far, really lefty shit, right? But then, towards the end, near the roundabout, there is an arcade with all sorts of games and rides that are coin operated. Whether it was from the late 1800s up until, I'd say, most recently, because they still have some of the other games that are out there on arcade and shit. But most of the shit is old,
Yeah, the classics.
So yeah, man, that is it.
Millipede, yeah. Alien Invasion.
Alien versus Terminator with the fucking Uzi sitting on the top of the bitch. That shit. So,
Yeah.
I always go for a submachine gun versus alien life forms. I'm definitely an SMG kind of guy.
Yeah, you could always win with that.
A lot of bullets.
Oh, what, Predator face? Oh, what, alien head?
Mow them now.
Sorry. Goodbye.
Mow them. Overkill them.
I love
Exactly.
Just empty the whole fucking 27
Yeah,
feet.
just
The whole 27 feet into them.
32. Yeah, they don't really have good range, but man, they pack a punch. They definitely pack a punch.
Yeah.
Put somebody down with that for sure.
Man, they don't.
Pistol.
It's going like a robot.
Beep boop. Hey, there's a MiGTOW video gamers out there. Come on, come on. It's not like we don't have those people out there. Wind, Sherm,
Get that out.
Dozangsands and games.
Thanks.
Dozangsands and
Video
games.
game. Dozangsands and games. Yeah. Well, I mean, I already told you why I had Dozangsands and games, I think. But I mean, yeah, I used to do fucking videos, but they weren't like anything of good quality. I remember someone saying, saying, "Oh my God, 3 hours of you watching playing zombies." I'm like, yeah, it wasn't very good for them. It's like watching somebody play zombies.
Who cares, man? Screw them. They're not it wasn't for them anyway. Fuck them. Fuck your opinion.
Yeah, well, that's what when I did play like COD and I'd beat unlocked all the calling cards and get the fucking diamond gear and shit like that. I'd go on to zombies and do the Easter eggs and shit. And
I actually appreciate the little shrine that you've made here. I just realized it has a gun and some mags and some dough and a sign and a hat. Am I missing anything?
Yeah.
Like it, right?
Yeah, I went through a lot of work to put that together. A lot of work.
It looks
all right. So,
and who do we have with us into the chat?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see because of the banner.
Who's in the house?
That might be Tico. I don't know. This banner. Oh, it's the Roni.
It's Roni boy.
Is Roni boy.
Roni boy in the house.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. What, man?
Do you dig sunsets, Roni boy? Roni.
I dig the Roni.
Somehow I think
Sinclair.
Oh, what? Sinclair gas. Oh, there's a picture of me when I was a kid climbing on that net.
Yeah, there is one of me too. Yeah, we have like this big one. Yeah, no shit though.
I definitely climbed up on that neck.
Yeah, they're like at every Sinclair gas station. And then we have like a big one just right outside of our city.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Big old bronchitis green motherfucker. Yeah, I used to love that guy going to their gas stations and seeing that. You know, the dinosaurs were the coolest things, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and when you see it,
Dinosaur.
you're like, why would they put the tail like right on the ground leading up to like they just like
Right,
set it up
like,
for you to just,
like perfect. They must have had really
parkour run up the dinosaur.
Right.
Great marketing.
Like
Great
a,
marketing.
like a fucking like you're climbing a tree with the branches that are like kind of high, so you gotta run up the tree and push.
And when you think about it, like
the branches,
the gas, like the oil is literally like dinosaurs. It's like fossilized.
Right.
Yeah, it's like oil. Compressed dino.
Yeah, compressed fossils and yeah. It's kind of crazy.
I wonder
that is
if
pretty good marketing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I wonder if somewhere down the line, like in like a million years, they're gonna be like extracting oil, and it's just gonna be like people during the COVID era. They're gonna be like, oh look, huge amount of oil. And this all these people compressed into. They're all wearing masks.
They're all COVID infection.
They all have COVID. And then it's like a revolutionary fuel source. It's like a disruptive innovation in the industry of clean energy.
Right.
That's not even clean. It's not clean energy. It's called infected energy. Positive energy.
Shit, no.
No, they're gonna come out with that stuff, guys.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, though, right? I mean, all these people that are just fucking falling over with COVID.
Falling. Ow. I fell. COVID. Somebody gets shot. COVID.
Somebody got bit. Someone got bit. It's COVID.
Oh, someone's pregnant. Someone's
COVID.
pregnant.
That's a COVID, baby. Costs more than 3 times you throw it in the garbage.
COVID, baby. That's
we have to it's like where you have to pay to bring the baby into the COVID or like to deliver the baby in the COVID hospital.
Your baby has COVID. We're gonna have to exterminate.
No.
How do you know? How do you know? You didn't test it. We know.
We know, right?
You were at the cookout, Karen. We know.
We know.
Like, don't touch my baby. You're at the COVID cookout. We got your crib swabbed. We did the swab on the crib and it tested positive for COVID.
Right. Everyone in this place is fucking COVID.
Everyone in the house.
We're locking
everybody
it
out.
We're shutting
everybody out. I want like a montage. I want to see like a montage of like all the CDC kicking like doors down, just like a quick cut, where it's like, everybody out, get out.
Everybody out.
You're all positive. COVID right here. There's COVID.
Right, there's no COVID.
Swab that kitchen counter. Everybody open their mouth.
Can't go anywhere. You know, when I was working at the casino, like someone like coughed and like sneezed, and I was like, you know, I kind of popped my head up. I'm like, COVID? And this other guy just started busting out laughing. He's like, no one can even get sick anymore without someone thinking COVID.
And everybody who got the flu thinks they have COVID now.
Right, COVID.
And they're like, I'm a survivor.
I'm a COVID survivor, right?
I'm like, honey,
check out my GoFundMe.
you don't even. It's like you don't even look like you could last for a week on the show Survivor, let alone be a survivor of a disease.
You are not a survivor. You are not a survivor.
Yeah.
You'll never make it.
The Rony cops, what you gonna do? Nobody got it.
Hand sanitizer on my hands.
They all kicking doors and shit. COVID cops was still live in front of a
COVID. Yeah.
I know that.
In front of a live studio.
That's fucked up, man. I can't be having you disturbing my drinking time. Would you
I
kick it
think they
indoors
should
like
just,
that,
okay,
thinking
so
I got
next,
the right?
I mean, 2020, we had what? So January we had like fires or something. No, February we had fires. March it was the lockdown. Then we had the murder hornets. Then we had like in 2021.
Murder hornets.
I'm telling you, all the cops should just dress up in stormtrooper outfits, all the CDC, everything, and then just be like, change COVID to midi-chlorians, and let's just live our Star Wars fantasy out for the last couple of years. You know that all this stuff's going on. Let's just go full on, full retard.
You never go full retard.
Full retard. So that would be good. That would be just great. Like if somebody, because that's literally how ambiguous this disease is right now. It's like somebody's got the force or something. You're like, I can feel it. I can feel the COVID in him. He's got it. Let's take him to there. Let's take him. Your baby has COVID. Your baby has COVID. Like who did what? How can you be sure? How can you be sure about any of this? How can you be sure? Where do you get your information from? Where do you get your information from? That's what they always ask when you're like, oh, I don't know. They're like, I'm like not Facebook and I don't watch the news. No, what? they're like, it turns into a little like, what? How does he know? How does he know so much? And then when you don't wear the mask, they're like, look at you like the fucking Messiah. They're just, oh my God. He has no fear. He walketh the halls without thine mask. Weareth not gloves.
Weareth not gloves. Yeah.
That's literally how people look at you now. If you have any sort of if you don't walk around with a face shield and a mask, you're somehow just ethically not doing your duty.
Right.
Which I just think is weird. And it's like people. I said this on another live stream, but it's like you literally forgot that the Holocaust happened. You forgot everything that happened. You just forgot it's like don't you realize that there's such thing as called Nazi Germany? And they had a philosophy where everything had to be clean. And the first places that they cleaned were the asylums and all the places where they thought like lower people worked. And eventually they stopped cleaning the buildings. They just got rid of the people.
But yeah. COVID's the newest hit, baby. The newest shit. We gotta get on the bandwagon.
COVID is the shit. Fear sells a little bit more than tech sells.
Come on now. Oh, this goddamn Ronnie going on.
Yeah, damn.
So
what are we
Tico showed me a video and shit for like 3 fucking hours. I was over here watching it because I already seen the press conference with the doctors and shit that tried to get his silence, but Tico had put up something not that long ago, and it was some of the same doctors, you know what I'm saying? Just dropping bomb after bomb after bomb as to how, you know, this virus can get wiped out right now, and get school started, but California's teachers don't want to, so shit.
Our own state doesn't even want to. I mean, they're trying to they're trying to fucking get a petition going with enough signatures that they won't start school unless the state requires every school that have a mask for the child that don't come to school without a mask. And if they can't provide that mask, that they can remove that child from school until that child can get a mask.
Well, that is Christy Nolan's man.
Why are they involved? That's the thing. I don't understand why people are waiting on government officials who are waiting on them. It's almost like a sick play where like everything isn't like nothing moves.
Well, schools are like
because
they're public.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say? Yeah, they are public.
So they're funded by the government, which, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, they could come up with their own policies, but only so far. But really, if it's a policy they want, they can really strongly push that recommendation to the government. You know but I mean, they, you know, all their money comes from the government, which makes all the rules for them too. You know.
True.
I mean, not
have the gold.
Not private schools. That's something totally different. You know, but definitely public schools, and most people go to public schools. And I don't want. I'm not sending my fucking kid to school with a goddamn mask. I don't think my kid should have to wear a fucking mask. If like, it's so like, if you feel scared, you should stay home.
Stay at school. Keep your kids
Not me.
out of the school.
If I want to go to the supermarket without a fucking mask because I'm not scared, that's my prerogative. But you're the one scared and still going out like you know, it just don't make any sense. If you're scared, you should stay home. That's where safety is. If you're scared and you coming out to where there's more people,
that's the thing. It's like people wanting safety where there's no such. There never used to be safety, and there never will be safety.
right?
Only a perception,
Like that's
man.
the whole thing with
Only a
Me Too.
perception.
That's the whole thing with Me Too. That's the whole thing with Me Too. It's like people want there to be some weird no strings attached, non-intrusive way of having sex with people that you work with. But there's no such thing. You have to consent at some point. You have to. Somebody has to make a move on something, and that's going to be very obvious. Like it's not going to be like, and then I had an entanglement with him, and then if he capitulates or doesn't, I can always just say that he assaulted me, or if there's this closed door, I can say that. I can say whatever, and I'm not going to get any repercussions for it. It's like they want to be consenting adults without being consenting adults. They still want that liberty to say, oh, he molested me, he assaulted me, I had no power. It's like
Or the public opinion, man.
Yeah, if you would just like be a mature adult, then you could own up and take responsibility for the things that you do at work, but you can't. So then we all have to go to jail, and then we can't hire you anymore.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a real, yeah. I think it's a real, like, fucking concerning thing, though.
Court of public opinion is only
not complying with the state, so therefore the state isn't going to give you a job. And that's what they want, control in the whole, control of the state.
Well, yeah, they're pretty much forcing men to go get out of the system, which is what you were saying earlier. Like, if you're not talking to people like that, you're in like the wrong company, in my opinion. But I think it gets tricky too, because like you have your boss or something. If you work at a job, you can't just be talking crap about them.
Right.
So it's just like just go your own way. Just ignore all the stress and the drama, or if you, instead of doing the wrong thing, you should maybe go off and make your own business. Kind of like how Dozangsands did. Then he got really busy.
It's only about perception, really. I mean, shit, it squares in on perceived danger. The threat isn't fucking real. It's amplified many times in their collective little hive mind fucked up heads that it just gets out of hand like that.
Yeah. And then they're looking for other people to affirm or to, I guess, reinforce their paradigms of thinking. And that's where it becomes a vehicle of oppression. Like you look at nowadays, anybody can create a boogeyman and call it COVID and justify ostracizing somebody, reprimanding them at work. I mean, most people. Let's just stick to work, because like most people relate with just having a job, and COVID has pretty much screwed that up for anybody who has a job.
Right.
And
right.
So it's like a huge hurdle now that everybody has to be able to has to get over, and it's just it's difficult to navigate unless you have.
Oh yeah, big up MiGTOW Life. Woo, MiGTOW Life. Woo.
Yeah. So like with the whole jobs and COVID thing, it looks like we're probably going to get another round of stimulus checks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and there's like a package in there that's going to probably be included into it, where it's a back to work incentive. So they want to cut back the unemployment from 600 to 200, but give you a bonus when you when you go back to work for the first time. So it's like an incentive to get like a larger sum of money for going out finding a job, because there's jobs out there. I mean, a lot of people are just fucking.
There's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah,
but it's just taboo. It's taboo now to like have a hiring sign, but you can still be looking for work. And so it's like that's something Double I is saying. Everybody should really go back and pay attention to that. What he was saying, because in terms of finding a job, that everybody's going to be looking for under the table. Everybody's going to be looking for something where they don't have to do all this paperwork, the bureaucracy. Kind of like that one movie, I forget. It's not Clockwork Orange. It's like a different one. But everybody's like dressed in a business suit, and they're all like just a ton of paperwork all the time, carrying stuff around, and it feels like nothing gets done. That's what people are going to be looking to avoid.
Right.
A fucking bureaucrat. That's what that is.
Even I think horror movies are going to reflect that reality and create stories in that setting of just an office, a workplace, a work environment. Jason comes just like he's like, camp just wasn't good enough, and then he just breaking into a fucking office building and just stabbing people.
I think Night of the Living Dead.
That's a dumb example.
I think Night of the Living Dead would have probably did a hell of a lot better if it came out this year than back in '68. I don't know, man. Yeah, when it first came out, man.
The
Romero's version.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it says a lot about what the fuck's going on now, but it did say a few things about what was going on then. Oh boy,
what I mean, a person, because really a person that is a zombie would be just somebody who is, it's like a zombie to who? Like to somebody who runs the system. Yeah, they're a zombie, but like that person's an individual person, and so that would be a good backdrop for this time period, because of like the ideology behind being a zombie, like what it means to be a zombie. Because you gotta think about it, they're all looking for intelligence, they're all looking for uniqueness, they're all looking for consciousness, and they're trying to consume it. They're trying to eat it up. And they're powerful in numbers, but they're weak individually. Very easy to kill if it's just one-on-one, you know what you're doing. But when they all gang up, it feels like a horde of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what the COVID people are. All the COVID, the masses of
the masses, them and they hive ass.
Yes.
It's like a husk. It's like when you get the COVID bug, you become a husk.
A damn husk of a person, man. Shit. Yeah,
that's another thing too. Because a lot of people are going to be labeled enemy of the state. Because if you don't believe what the public, i.e. government, i.e. media believes, you're an enemy of the state.
Yeah,
so
you're not
complying. You won't be able to get a job.
You are not.
Nobody's going to want to hire you if they, even no matter how good you are, because they don't want to be seen as a traitor.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
traitor to the state.
Reality. It's like all these little innocent. I don't believe in vaccinating my children. I'm a witch. I just have a small time practicing witch doctor. Enemy of state. Or like just anything just a little bit new age nuance. Anything that's natural. I don't like to shave. I like to grow my beard out. You're not helping stop the spread. Beards extend sneezes 75 feet.
Oh man, my bad. I'm tripping off of what MiGTOW Life is saying.
What is the UCC? Oh, UCCP is Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting to get his wallet raped.
Those were the good days. Those were the good days getting raped in the wallet. They miss it.
No shit. No way, America. So what you're saying now is in Eastern European governments is that they give government incentives to have nuclear families.
Yeah, Russia does that. Yeah, Russia definitely does that.
Now,
Yeah, they basically get paid to have a nuclear because it raises their population and they want that population equals production.
Well, it's just weird that America gets starts adopting all these foreign government models of just keeping tabs, all these different ways of keeping tabs. But it's our filing system is so much more obscure than the way that they're okay, nuclear family, that's easy to work with. We got this, that, and that. And then in America, we're like, all right, let's do the same thing. Okay, what do we got to work with? What's our population like? It's like baby mama, 6 baby daddies, 4 baby from one daddy. You got Tyrone in the box who thinks he's the dad. We got to do a paternity test. It's going to take another 5 to 6 weeks. We got a month-long investigation on who this person's kid is, who's living in the house, but nobody wants to claim them as a parent. So we got to canvass the block, and it's just all this it's just all the bureaucracy and red tape on top of people that never were supposed to be controlled this way in the first place. Because it had a different culture.
That's almost kind of what we do now. I mean, we give incentives, the child tax credit.
Oh shit!
Yep.
The government gives you money for having kids.
You got kids. We'll give you money.
That's what it. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's funny. Yeah, everybody wants to be head of household in the United States because of all the different tax breaks and stuff you get. But it's you have to be in the system in order to get those tax breaks. It's is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
And shit, at the end of the day.
Right. Yeah, in the long run, it's not. It's quick gratification, really. I mean, it's just a dose injected into you real quick.
You're still a damn. You're still a net taxpayer. Shit.
Right. Well, that's it. Right, and then they're just giving back our fucking taxes we paid them in the first.
Well, the thing about the net tax. The problem with the net taxpayers is that it's okay, it's if I were to buy a combo meal or something, and then that's all they ask for, and then they add on a bunch of this extra Cinnacream chocolate morsels and stuff, and a bunch of an extra large. They give me extra large drink and stuff that I didn't ask for, and I mean. And then I still have to pay for it.
Right.
It's a bunch of additional charges after the fact of what I said I wanted. So it doesn't. It's not benefiting me at all. It's not. There's no incentive because a lot of people are just opportunistic.
Right.
They evolve with what works best for them. So it's if that's what it's giving me, if that's the result that I'm getting by paying into that, I might just choose a different spot to lay my finances, and I think that's what SYSBM is about in a nutshell.
But they're only solving half the problem, though, in my opinion. But it is what it is. True. I mean, shit.
What do you do? Universal. What do you do? Because at the same time, right? I mean, we're talking about the government giving incentives for having kids. And at the same time, our birth rate is declining. I mean, we're almost not reproducing.
Nope.
We take a lot of people in, but so if you take for example, if you take the Hispanic population out of America, we would not have a high enough birth rate to contain our culture or anything like that.
We need the babies.
But in a sense, we need but you put that in, and we're just right where we need to be. We're not really reproducing at all. So I mean, what would you rather?
But
have
I mean, like that's the thing. I feel like in reality, like you don't necessarily need to be like not every single person from your country needs to be breeding in order to have a positive birth rate. But it just has to be like just a little bit extra on the top, just to get you over to where you can like show growth, show a decent amount of growth. And so it's like yeah, there could be a lot. You could be getting a lot of refugees, but at the same time, you're just all you need to really maintain is just your population that you have, whether or not they're reproducing or not. And it looks like yeah, for the most part, everybody's just giving up. Like if from my perspective, it's like no one's really invested in having kids. If if you believe, like for me, the way that I thought about it a lot is like, because I used to watch a lot of MiGTOW Red Pill stuff, and you got a lot of people who are like entrepreneurs and stuff are ready to get invested in themselves and make a name and turn around and do all this stuff. And it's like I see it as like, you know, you're starting to, you got a lot of energy, that's great, and like you're ready to go full blast in the system. Which I was like, just be aware of the, you know, slips, trips, and falls, you know, and then plot ahead to when you're gonna bounce out. Because that would be ideal. You don't want to get stuck for too long. And I see that's what I see a lot of people doing.
Yeah, no, we you know, they are. I mean, they're welcoming it. No, the walls are down. They have no defensive mechanisms anymore. They're just like, you know, the state knows best, and that's what they were trained. That's what they were trained to think. I mean, the state takes care of her. The state takes care of her kids. The state knows best. The state has kept me alive. They have kept me alive.
They put you on the track.
Right.
Hella dependent.
So,
what on, motherfuckers?
Ah, shit.
Double I.
So do I.
Who the fuck is
Gadget man.
Front and center. Who is that? What's going on, man?
Where the hell's Tico?
He's running the show.
He can't make a lot of noise right now.
He's running the show.
Like I can make a lot of noise right now. Do you not hear my background?
Yeah.
There's just like 8 segways running around, beeping around, doing stuff.
That's what you get when you give a woman a Segway.
They're on sale. They're on sale.
That's cute. But it's wrong. You shouldn't do that.
I know. You should not. You should not. I'm just saying.
Okay, so the weird thing. The weird way that this relates is like, there's the whole. Am I roboting?
Don't do as I do. I'm saying it. I'm just saying. Don't do as I do. Double I is not a good example.
Who? Latest Hammerhand video talks about people want to wear the mask. It's crazy. It's another great one from Hammerhand. See, I don't have a BitChute. I gotta get on the BitChute and watch those. They're probably good. Yeah, probably good.
I think BitChute. I don't know. I have an account with them. I think, but I think they're also like privately funded too.
So these whatever they are, they're awesome. Fucking awesome.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yes, they are. This recipe, I gotta tell you, man. Feels good not to cook for a day.
That's good. Basically, I think that's what empanada means in Spanish.
What it means? Don't cook for a day.
It's like relax. I got you.
Relax. I got you. I got this. Just sit back.
Yeah, man.
But with a Mexican accent.
Yeah, dude, that's what I heard somebody say on the live stream. They're like, "Oh, the difference between Spanish accents between like if you hear a Mexican person speak Spanish versus somebody who's like from
Why are you
Spain,
whispering it?
they're- huh?
Why are you whispering? Are the Mexicans listening?
Sorry, dude. I'm trying not to be a racist.
You're not. You're fine.
I'm brown.
You're brown. You're in.
I'm brown. Okay. Wait, I gotta look. I gotta check. Yes, I am brown. I am brown. So
As a representative of my friends that are Mexican, I acquaint you to the brownness.
according to you, well, thanks. I'm honored, cabrón. Gracias.
See, he's learning already.
Well, my friend was one of the security guys was just like, bro, your accent sounds really good. Like, I'm Puerto Rican. You sound like one of my cousins. I was like, wow, thank you. Yeah, I like to affect the accent. Well, the point what I was going to say about it is it's like you really have to sell it, like when you speak Spanish with that dialect, like that South American dialect. You really have to do really thick shit and really sell it. You really have to put a lot of emphasis on like, yeah, like you can notice that that's how they talk. As opposed from like people from Spain or something, they don't really have that. Although all that emphasis quite in the same place.
Have you ever been cussed out by a Spanish woman?
I have in English. I have the ones that speak very white. It's not the same. Like it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Like a real Spanish woman cussing you out of.
Yeah, you gotta have to have a legit one. Legit.
I had a lot of opportunities to, but I never really took them. I never really took those opportunities to learn.
It's like a feeling of a deer in headlights.
Deer in headlights. Deer in headlights. Huh. I don't know if I'd ever react that way. I don't know. But where's Psychesoap at?
Yeah, I don't know. He just left
out.
Yeah, he just dropped out. But yeah, no, I see us all just going to fucking hell anyway. It's all going to shit. What's it all really worth?
Don't have faith in it. Have faith in yourself, or have faith in a higher power. Have faith. Give yourself some time to weigh your options, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring.
Well, I think it's gonna bring more fucking bullshit. I mean, I think like so like I'm pretty convinced, right? I'm pretty convinced that Trump's gonna win 2020. I mean, you got fucking Sleepy Joe over here. You haven't seen a goddamn thing from him, heard from him, nothing, blah, 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 blah. But then who I don't see no one after Trump. I just see communists going in hard as fuck, like fighting hard as fuck, being the loudest, of course. But I mean, I don't see anybody after Trump that's going to even. I mean, everyone's just getting pushed a little bit more to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. The harder they push left, the more, the middle conservatives or the, left wing conservatives, I guess you could say, just gets pushed more to the left. I don't know. Like, who do you see after Trump? There isn't anybody, unless Trump's kids get in, but then people start yelling, "Monarch!"
It's almost like they need a different kind of media entirely, because the one that's running, that runs everything, like your traffic, your weather, everything. It's just like I don't know if we could have another president like him without things going bananas. Jack shit. It's like the weird. I don't know. It's like that technology. It would just create like imagine if somebody who is just as bold, or however you would want to describe him, went in the office, like who just didn't give a rat's ass at all, just did whatever he wanted. You would probably see like mass hysteria, and that person probably would be attacked. It happened before,
that's what Psychesoap was saying.
Oh, I missed that. But it's a different. It will happen before,
Andrew Jackson was this way.
Oh, okay.
Sure the fuck was. Sure the hell was. Cuss your ass out in a heartbeat. But, you know, I mean, yeah, I know we owned slaves,
he was,
but I looked at it
you know,
looking
common folk
crazy and
people,
what he did.
the little man people kind of type president, Thomas Jefferson.
Well, Jefferson, and, you know, him being against the factions and everything that were building up between the Federalists and, you know, and those that weren't like himself, you know. That shit was cool, man. Because when I was in Colorado, their fucking radio station was fucking weird. They would have a guy every Sunday, and he would impersonate Thomas Jefferson. It was also an NPR station, and he would talk about shit like that.
You sound like Russian trying to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, no, it's just like so interesting. Yeah.
Just different in every country, man.
Yeah, they I don't know, like the dialect or something is different. Like,
yeah. Well, you mentioned the thing about Andrew Jackson owning slaves, and it's like, yeah, he probably did. Yeah, probably a lot of the presidents did. And it's like, yeah, now it's hard to, or like, I don't know, it hasn't been that long. Same thing when I say, when I'm talking about with people forgetting all this cleanliness and stuff, how it relates to like the World War II and all that stuff, all the diseases and stuff that people were getting. Well, it was better than World War One. But just the whole like all history has to teach us about this kind of stuff is that people just won't change. They'll always believe the state, like what Dozangsands saying.
History repeats itself.
Yeah. fucking crazy. Which is why I heard Double I was in Jaguar server. Talk about like I'm immortal and all this stuff. I was like, yeah, I believe. He was like, I've been here before. I was like, wow. History does repeat itself. It's almost like we were in a time loop. It's almost like we're in Groundhog's Day.
I almost don't want to try and convince. You know, see, it's not even convincing, right? It's like I almost don't want to drop facts on someone. I just it just doesn't end well for the other person all the time.
Usually no. Usually people don't want to hear.
People don't want to hear the truth.
The facts, yeah, the truth.
No, they don't. Even when it happens right in front of their face.
Well, it's something that you can't really facilitate into understanding right in front of your face, right? Like, how do you explain to someone that you have been reincarnated? Like you, not everyone, but you know for a fact that you have. How do you explain that?
You can't. Like I said, it's like an unconscious need to kill that person. Like you saw what happened when you said that. They were like, "Oh yeah, you used the word miscreated. Oh, you misused a English word. Oh, your whole argument is out the window." And it's like stuff like that, which I think is sad about, you know, because everybody has a job. This is something that everybody has. But like that whole like mind map, it doesn't apply when you're trying to just make your cheddar. Sometimes you have to just like be fake, which is it's sad. But it's because if you were to be real with somebody, you would probably lose your job.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
No, yeah,
You'd probably get kicked out.
Yeah.
They would not like you. They would not like you at all.
That's
a huge. I mean, that's a huge problem.
They don't.
And people just act like it's not normal. It's like, yeah, you just gotta do that. That's just what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. True statement.
Goes unspoken. No one talks about it. when somebody says like they're confused, you don't want to have to explain all that to them.
Well, like what I was saying earlier with my friend, his girlfriend just of like 13 years just like packed up and fucking left, and like everything, like he said just like 2-3 days ago, he said yeah, we went to bed. She said good night, I love you, we rolled over and we went to bed, and we kissed, you know, and then yeah, fucking next day he comes home, there's cops. She's grabbing the rest of her shit. Said that the fucking parents who he's known, I mean, for, you know, 13, 15 years, she's been dating his daughter, you know, giving her daughter a life, you know, so won't even look him in the eye, he said. Knowing these guys this whole fuck, and they won't even look him in the eye. They're just standing by the door with the cop, making sure the girl got her shit out.
My life is
so
over.
like this whole time, you know, I'm telling MiGTOW, and then this happened, and I still said, you know, MiGTOW, and they just, I was saying if they could get back together again, he would, or if he could find another relationship down the road, even though MiGTOW, he just, you know, and a lot of men are like that, like, and they'll tell you, I know, you know, they'll tell you they know.
Stubborn, very stubborn.
But they just keep doing it. I mean, they tell you they like, and you know, while you're telling them that they know, you can see it that they know, but they just, it's crazy. No, I know though. Like those people. I mean, do you get tired of fucking you know, trying to tell them? I mean, because they say, you know, you believe them that they know. Is it even worth just keep talking about MiGTOW, or is it just you're done? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still drop knowledge on the people.
Shut up. They try to do it to make you shut up. I can tell they are.
Well, if you're a positive person normally, then I think it's fine. But if you're only positive like within the lens of MiGTOW and stuff, then I feel like it would be hard to keep that person around as a friend, because you would always feel like you would only have that channel with them.
He'll bring me down, man.
Well, okay, so my best friend was with me, and he was with and the other guy that was you know, we went out for drinks or whatever, and we talked, and you know, I was telling him about MiGTOW, and my best friend was like, "This is the kind of shit that turned Jared gay," and I said, "I'm not fucking gay."
I'm not fucking gay. I love women.
You know, so I mean, you can even tell them, you know, about MiGTOW, and they, even your friends, you know, they'll call you shit like that. But you know, he was just having fun. But still, it's just like, you guys, but they say
he drank the water that turned the frogs gay. He drank that water. That's why he's talking that red pill shit.
Yeah.
You cannot make this shit up.
So I
get that boy another one. Get him a beer. Put some fucking hair on his chest. Right. Goddamn faggot. Wait a minute. Can you say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit. Sorry, Tico. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Nowadays? Damn, I'm gonna have the Rainbow Coalition coming after me. Fuck.
Because you are somebody. What the fuck, man? When she has a vagina, I don't want to lay back.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm a lesbian woman stuck in a man's body.
They won't.
Yeah, basically. I'm a masculine presenting trans woman, lesbian, midget.
No, but I will. Talking about your expanded vocabulary, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, so I mean, I don't know if I could like never, you know, if I'll lose these friends. I mean, we've been friends for a long time. They've seen me, you know, transition into this MiGTOW thing. They know my backstory, you know, they've seen everything that happened, and I you know, looking at these people, I mean, I know they know, but I can't blame them. You know, it's hard to be MiGTOW, you know.
Well,
It's-
you said
it's
something.
not always
You said
easy,
something
you know?
earlier in the year that you said like, what did you say? You said it's closer to being, literally. Oh, I just had it. But it slipped out of my mind. Wait. You were talking about what it was like to talk to your friends, and having them know that you know that about like all this MiGTOW stuff, and that's happened to me too. But it's just like it's strange. You said something. Wait, now fuck. Now it's gonna bother me that I'm forgetting about it though. Somebody jump in.
But I know that you're talking all the MiGTOW stuff, but she has a vagina. The pussy was good.
No, that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, they know, but that's vagina. That's pussy. That is pussy.
Banana.
That shit, man.
You got to go get the pussy. Yeah. I mean,
Why did you sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Come on, get it. Come on, do it now. Do it now. Do it.
Do it now. Do it.
get to the chopper.
The jumper.
She come to pump.
Quick,
Yeah.
jump on the help.
Yeah,
Oh, but yeah.
yeah. I don't think I'll ever.
I was, to be really blunt about it. Like, I mean, it's you're gonna have them. Don't like. I would say don't bet on when they're gonna up and dust you on some hoes before bros type shit. Just like just know that they're you're individual. You're gonna be without that, with or without them. It's not gonna matter because
Right.
it's not gonna really affect you.
But
That's all I would say about it.
Because
Right,
you're
yeah.
special.
So special. Special.
She's special than a motherfucker.
Special. Well, that's Ryan talking about special.
What a strag
Yeah.
man. I don't care if she has 2 baby daddies and just got her check. But she got the
She's
pussy.
different. She's not like the rest of them. Forget the fact that some guy just left here and there's a used condom on the floor and I don't know how it got there. But she still loves me.
Not all women are like that, bro.
God damn it. She needs love. She needs love.
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
She needs
I
more
would
love
tolerate
than I can provide.
No, or this bullshit. I can love enough for the both of us.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, hell to the dog.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the motherfucking no.
I don't like this.
I don't know. For me, it's always. I feel like it's always like time.
Hey,
for
hey,
you
Cook.
and
Cook.
Tico, you talking to?
No,
you're
you.
talking to me.
Yeah, you.
I do. Yeah. What?
Yeah, so your whatever this thing is Mango Chunk approved.
Okay. Cool. I'll let the owner know.
Yeah. Hey, if he wants the Jamaican jerk recipe, let me know.
Recipe, the patent from Mango Chunk.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
No, not the patent, not the legit one. I mean, saying like a spin-off, cross cut, like the Jamaican jerk pulled chicken thrown into one of these things.
Yeah, exactly. With the tortilla.
Yeah.
Delicious. We gotta get more Indian inspired too, like Mr. Forma. Like when Double I came to visit me today, I was feeling like Mr. Forma. What's going on, guys? Mr. Forma here. the former. And I wanted to get the live stream for you guys, because we like doing what we're doing over here with the former. Mr. Former. That's all. Oh, I read.
I approve of what's going on over here.
And Brooklyn. Brooklyn. His videos are cool too. Cool guy. He's magic. He's dope.
Well, we're apparently making a movie. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make.
Did you get your portion of the script yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
I had to sign an NDA.
Yeah.
He threatened my kneecaps.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So
I ended up being. He said I have to be content.
They didn't give me a script. They said be a method actor. So I just kind of took it. Now I'm working on the character.
Yeah, they said I had to be content with being a purple blotch on the screen.
So what?
Because I'm Mr. Purple. They got me as a purple blotch in this script.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's it. That's gonna be crazy because if you retain your anonymity and then it's nominated for an Oscar, like what will your speech be like? Will it just be the Psychesoap avatar on a projector, and you're just talking to all those people in the audience?
Or would I be the purple blotch in the movie? Oh shit!
He would be screaming at the corn.
Well, no.
Technically you would.
Okay, well, if I got an audience, that would work. Yeah. I would, of course, scream at him like it's.
We need to speak to the director. Where's the director? We need to get the director in here.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't like this one part where I gotta, step into where red is at, and that makes me a different color, man.
I'd rather stay in blue because it makes me look more purple.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. And I hope there's no prisms in this movie, man. That would fuck me up. That would make me a white light. That's bullshit. I don't know, man. So, yeah, I'm casted on that shit as Mr. Purple. I don't know.
I'll be reprising my role as Lil Bane, carrying over from the Tren Labs News Network as Lil Bane.
Yeah. What the fuck? Male Karen? Oh, okay. Darren's. I get it. This YouTube shit. And then, I'm going to watch this Confucius documentary after this. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, nice. You should mirror. I want to, if I ever watch a cool doc, I'm going to try to see if I can mirror it somehow. Now that I have like a little computer set up, I'm going to try to like mirror some videos that I think are good.
Yeah.
Do you guys post like any sort of fair use thing before you post yours?
I used to, but then I said, fuck it. They're going to put the copyright stamp on my black ass anyway. I might as well show this shit.
Can
you got one of those too, huh?
Yeah, that's true. What did you get yours for?
Well, no. I'm now getting copyright owned shit after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, a good 6 months ago, I didn't have that. Or age restricted on videos. Whereas 6 months ago, I didn't have that. So, yeah, that comes with the territory, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, I was wondering, Double I, like, what did you get copyrighted for, like, music or something?
Yeah, for music. That's the one thing that's still I got to figure out, right? Like being able to put some music on my my stuff. Like I really need some good soundtracks and stuff, right? Because now I got the Android thing going, right? And I need the Imperial March, honestly, because right now the sound bite that's in there, it sounds like the lollipop truck coming by. So if it's following you, it sounds like a freaking lollipop machine.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I
all
would.
jingly.
Yeah, it's jingly. That shit don't work for double I.
Mm.
It's not jingling enough. It's not jingling.
Yeah, man, that reminds me of being in Germany for a while. Instead of the fucking ice cream trucks, they had
I'm telling you, I gotta
dummy
hack
trucks,
this fucking
man.
thing. I'm gonna hack this thing to the point. The seg.
Oh, you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the thing, but yeah. Oh shit! So you really are going to go through with this AI thing, aren't you?
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Soap.
To do this shit?
Soap. Let me show you something. Hold on a minute.
Psychesoap is stoned out of his mind, isn't he? I'm gonna eat the money, Yam. I'm gonna eat the money.
Eat it all.
I'm gonna see the money, and I'm gonna eat the money.
All right.
All right.
You're gonna love this.
What else?
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the money.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the follow. Let's hear the follow jingle.
The fuck?
Do you think had a friend show up? He's gone. I'm pretty sure.
What in the hell is that, man?
That's pretty cool.
It's a bobot. It's a bobot.
You are really going through with this. Dude, don't put lasers on it, man. Don't do it.
It's not laser. It's not that laser stage yet. Right now, it's like a little cameraman. So if they're gonna be filming anything, we probably need to use the Lumo.
Cool. Shit makes moves, man. What the fuck?
And you could probably have a 360 camera on that one too, or just why not? Why not just mount it to another one of the 3 segways? Why double up on one when you could use more than one?
There's so many segways everywhere.
You're really going through with this shit.
I'm building a fleet. You know.
It's like a droid army. It's like he's like
army.
The separatists, and then the droidica.
Now you know why I need the Imperial March. Dan, 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 dan. Actually, you really think I'm fucking around? Look at this. Look at this. Hold on a minute.
I don't now, man.
Let me school
Iron
you.
Man.
Hold on.
He's
Do you see
Iron
this?
Man.
You watching this? You watching this? Watch this. Watch this.
I am Rony Man. Down, 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 down.
Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that?
Fuck.
Do you see that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know.
Uh-oh. Holy shit.
You know how many you can't even say too. You can't even say no segways were harmed in the making of this broadcast, because to get to that he had to harm a lot of segways. Many segways were harmed.
Yeah. This motherfucker, yo. Get some fog on that, man. That would be
Did you say harmed?
Harmed.
Well, you know, in building this, things had to die.
Oh no. No, Wally. They got Wally.
His neck hanging to the side, all twisted.
Head ass.
With his little arms. With his little arms just sticking out.
Midget arms, AI head ass.
It's like wah, 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 wah.
Then you got the new one. Americans was talking about mount a machine gun to it. Yeah, but you gotta have fog so you can pop smoke and go.
Right.
You know?
Gotta ghost sideways.
Yeah.
Don't ghost forward. Don't ghost backward. Just go sideways.
You were ghost riding this motherfucker. Every word, sense of the fucking word. Just Ghost Ride.
I can actually send it. It has
I'm ready to
something
get
called
off. I'm ready to get off whenever anybody else.
has something called
get off.
telepresence, so I can actually send it in my place.
Word.
So if I needed to go pick up my my prescription,
Yeah.
legit, I'm going to be sending it to get my prescription.
Well, see the problem with it is like Double I's thing is perfect for the like elite people who have elite status. Like his little droid army. Like imagine a bunch of just little droids.
You know, the funny thing is,
scanning people's faces.
so I don't want I don't want anybody to misunderstand anything here, right? So I'm not pushing this product at all, right? I'm not one of their spokesmodels or spokesperson or anything like that. I paid for my shit. I did not get that shit free. None of these. I paid for each and every one of them. So I just want to put that out there. I'm getting no sponsorship from Segway. So
Good
another
disclaimer,
one.
good disclaimer.
Yeah, just a complete disclaimer. I'm not getting jack shit from them. But what I am doing is doing some robotics, what do you call it? Projects with other men that are hobbyists similar to myself. So very similar to the videos that the gentleman Idaho shipbuilder puts out. So he puts out a lot of his work that he does. He puts these awesome ships together. He did quite a few of them. I suggest you go to his channel and check it out. But I'm pretty much going to be doing the same or similar with this, right? So I'll put technology out there in the form of robotics programming, and most likely I'm going to build something to control this device so I can control it long range telepresence, because my plan is to be able to use it for multiple things, right? There are people that are terminally ill and are stuck in hospices and stuff like that. So originally this product was built to serve like the elderly and stuff like that, and also patrol and that sort of thing. So I think it was before its time, personally, right? So I'm just kind of taking it on as a personal product, because I do see the value in something like this helping a person that's stuck in bed or what have you. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, just to let you guys know.
That's pretty cool, man.
Not from a sponsor.
Now, in other news, what the fuck am I seeing about Kyrie Irving?
What happened?
And I wouldn't
What
even
happened?
dare ask him for sponsorship. You know why? You know what's so pathetic? They had Sinbad as on one of their like Segway shows or something like that. It was so sad.
Oh, wow, that's actually really
yeah, Sinbad had absolutely no understanding of how this thing even worked or anything like that. It was pathetic. So you could basically drive a nail nail into the coffin of the marketing department of this device. It's a great device. It was before its time, but the people who marketed it, I'm sorry, but they failed miserably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got this last, man. This motherfucker is paying $1.5 million to the WNBA so that they could sit out this season because of the Ronnie.
What?
He's paying for them all to
Free money.
Ain't that about stuff? He's special than a motherfucker, y'all. Oh my God, man!
Not like they play that many games any damn way in the first damn place.
Hey!
Look who decided to show up to his own stream.
Actually, it's not my stream. It's actually Dozangsands' stream. Okay.
Welcome to Dozangsands' stream.
Oh, excuse me. I just did not know.
He never left. He really never left.
I never left. I was always here the whole entire time.
They always come back.
Whatever.
Never
use my line on me.
Virtue signal. Never go for virtue
I can
signal.
and I will.
Ow! Fuck.
Never.
Oh no! I got the bug. Ah!
Goodness gracious, man, damn.
Oh, stop that shit! It's contagious, dude.
I know, right?
The
I was too
yawn
busy.
more contagious than the Roni.
Yeah, I was too busy getting a medical. I was too busy getting something medical done, basically.
Oh.
So, Double I,
I'm invested.
Yup.
I'm invested.
do you have like when you're building these robots and everything? Do you have like a company name you sell them by, or is it just like through you, like directly? Do you sell them at all, or I mean, is it just like?
Well, I was thinking about doing like a GoFundMe or something like that. Either that, or if I do it all myself and fund it all myself, I might get, I want to say 2 to 3 investors involved with me. And my target audience for sales would be completely secret. Because here's the thing. The idea is very simple, right? We as humans are incapable of processing all the information around us.
Some of it.
Most of it
We're
is
not
lost.
incapable of it. The sad part about most of it's lost to us when it actually gets to us.
Right. So having a device that is A, capable of recording with 5 microphones inherently built in, and B, videotape with a 1080p built-in camera that follows you on a gimbal head that's rock steady. What am I missing here? Right? What am I fucking missing here? So you strap a backpack to this thing. What kind of a backpack? Well, I'm going to custom make one, and it's going to be proprietary, so I'm probably not going to be sharing any type of information that's going to go into this backpack. But this backpack will essentially control this device and make it do whatever I want it to. So it'll be protection detail, or it could be patrol detail, or whatever it wants to be. You know, and the controller decides what it is that day. So take, for instance, if you need a patrol detail, but you don't need humans, you strap, an extra battery and a backpack to this thing, and it goes rolling around your property or wherever you put it. You set up a grid, you walk the first route, and it will follow you. So
what the cat we do now.
That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I was just are you going to start a company doing this? Is it like a nonprofit thing?
I don't know yet. The negotiation is still there for anything and everyone. My options are open. So I want to create this thing. That's the main thing. I just want to do it for fun. Am I going to be doing it for money? Hell yeah. If I'm doing something this big, I'm probably going to create maybe 2,000 to 4,000 of them, and it's going to be targeted to very select few people that'll buy them, right? So if I make 2,000 to 4,000 of them, all of them might be bought by one person in Saudi Arabia. Who knows? And I already know someone who might be interested in all of them. So it's just building the prototypes.
Yeah, because there's always gonna be people out there that want security, want to know that little buddy has all the data.
Reliable, automated, and recording everything.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe they serve there.
Because the security cameras now are what? I mean, they're stationary. I mean, they don't move at all.
No. And then having a security camera that you can just jump on top of and walk the hell away or ride the hell away at 11.5 miles an hour. And my modified version will probably do some more. We don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I think that's pretty cool.
Shark Tank, the red pill Shark Tank. So
Shark Tank.
Red pill Shark Tank. Anybody who wants in, let me know.
Yeah, man, I'm digging the flavor of the show, man. But before I could get my last invested dollars to pay for one of these, man, there's one thing I want to know.
What's that, man?
Can you fuck it?
Can you?
Wow.
Yeah,
There's gotta be that dumbass
it
motherfucker.
memorizes all your passwords.
Well,
no,
what I got to say,
no, you
what
don't
I
want
got
to do
to,
that kind of shit.
what I got to say about this invention. I'm Tico Cuban, and I'm sorry, but I'm out.
See, this kind of shit only works in first world, right? So if you're going into say meetings and stuff like that, like, you know, okay.
It was a joke.
I didn't expect. I know it is.
But
I didn't
oh my
expect
God,
everyone
I can totally
to
think
see.
of a woman once she's like, I just so I can catch anybody trying to Me Too me.
Oh, Me Too is dead. Me Too is completely dead. I don't know if you've seen the headlines, but Me Too
No,
is
it's
dead.
not. It's actually making a comeback.
It's dead, man. It's dead.
It's making a comeback.
Fourth wave.
With a fanny pack
They just recently got a couple other people recently. So it's making a comeback.
All right, grab my pellet gun. We're going after Me Too.
Oh shit!
I'm in.
12 gauge. All
Shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, what in the fuck is this shit still around? Oh, that one bitch from that show. Oh man. Yeah. Which one of you Karens hired this bitch? God damn it.
God damn it. It's whoever hired them that is they always get grilled because you hired a potato. And then
actually, Pence rule, that's an excellent idea, and I thought of that as well. Medical. So I'm getting my my foot worked on recently, right? I have a hell of a shiner on my ankle that needs to be tended to, and so while I'm getting my vitals and everything taken, I'm looking at the device that they roll in there, right? So they have to go get it, and they have to roll it in, and it has to be plugged in or it has to have a battery on it and stuff like that, and it's got the connections and all the stuff that you need to take my vitals or anybody's vitals for that matter. So if you put this kind of a thing on a robot.
He was talking about me when I said I was getting something medical done.
Oh, I see. I thought he said make something medical out of it. But yeah, that idea I already had too, is what I was going to say. But go on.
Yeah, he was talking about me when I said I was getting something medical done. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Pence rules. I'm fine.
Would anybody think about getting plastic surgery here?
Hell no.
Oh, you know what? That was the first thing I thought when he said something medical.
Yeah.
Are you getting plastic surgery again, Tico?
Yeah, right. I don't get no plastic surgery done.
Again?
Motherfucking Tren. I don't need no damn plastic surgery.
Again?
Tomorrow,
Females need plastic surgery when I tear out the box.
Come on.
Need plastic surgery when I power dry that box.
You know you've performed plastic surgery, or do I have to bring up all the multiple times that you used your butcher knife and your what's that stupid thing called again? Your machete.
I've never performed plastic surgery.
Not the willing participants.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's actually not plastic surgery. That's just called surgery. Big difference.
I would do
either way. They weren't willing participants.
I would do the pre-screening. I would enjoy doing the pre-screening.
Dude, no. I already called the pre-screaming. We call it pre-screaming.
Yeah, true story.
Good one. Yeah.
Bears.
Damn it. I'll come out and get it tomorrow. Fuck that shit.
Oh, the exit.
Fuck that shit.
Exit.
But I need it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go in there and get that shit.
Oh.
I don't feel like getting that shit. I don't feel like getting that shit at all.
Double eyes robot right now?
Huh?
Don't
What'd you say?
Double eyes.
You had double eyes robot. No, he doesn't need double eyes robot. He's got kids. He's got a bunch of
For real. Shit.
More computing power.
I can always get Laszlo to go do it. Laszlo, he go to the store for me. But I need to drive. You should just drive the car. I can't drive that far. Yes, you can. I'm not allowed to drive, Daddy. Yes, you are.
There
I'm not allowed
you
to
are.
drive.
Right now you are.
You are today. I just deputized you. That's not how that works, Daddy. That's not how this works. Well, I like to believe it does in Daddy's world. He look at me like I'm crazy. Like you ain't got no damn sense.
I think Laszlo needs one of these.
Laszlo would probably kill himself on one of those. I don't think his mommy will allow him to have one of those.
I can turn it into a little babysitter.
He'll need a babysitter. Anybody needs a babysitter. Talia needs a damn babysitter.
Yeah. Detail. Babysitter detail.
She needs security so they can keep her from killing somebody else or hurting somebody else. Shit.
But then you got to put taser needles on the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, you shouldn't do that. That's
Put a
fucking
shock
wrong.
collar on Talia. She's not getting right.
That's just wrong.
Get out of range with the robot.
Do that.
Right.
No.
What was that called? Gridlock? What was that one when they had the neck things locked to their neck? If one of their partners get too far away, they blow up or something like that.
Yeah. I think Wild Wild West had something like that too. That was with Will Smith.
I think they had the magnetic ones though.
Yeah.
Where like if they got too close together, they were stuck together at the neck.
Right. Yeah.
I like that. That was hilarious.
Up, man. That would be fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn, that would hurt, man. Because then you bump heads
You're all
and shit.
kinked up and shit. And
Oh
especially
man.
the way they were shaped, they're like someone was going to be really uncomfortable, and the other one wasn't going to have it so bad.
Uh-huh.
That if they got stuck together, you would want to be. I mean, one of them got it really fucking bad. Had to walk funny and bent over and fucking stuck to the side of one's neck, and just so they would cling together.
Yeah, because Will Smith was taller than his partner in crime. Yeah, so he had to bend over.
Well, fellas, I got a wonderful morning coming up, and I think
Alright,
that's
I
what
gotta
all the
bounce.
sarcasm that I
I gotta
can muster.
Wait. Hold on. You can't leave yet.
What's that?
Why?
You haven't given us the corn report.
Oh, it's all quiet on the corn front. Shit.
Just another earful morning.
Yeah.
Let me help with these
Earful.
damn
Goodness. that is good.
jokes.
Fuck you.
Let me help with these damn jokes.
I have a
Y'all
Karen
damn
full.
jokes.
I have a cornucopia.
All right then.
Drum
Carry on.
in front of me.
Carry on, Colonel Cope. Colonel Soap.
Colonel
Hey,
Cope.
carry on wayward. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Good one. A
Oh my
Freudian
goodness.
slip even.
Oh, you missed
I got
a double
it.
eye. You missed underwear on head.
He was here.
Underwear on heads was
Oh.
here.
Damn. I keep, man. Day late, dollar short. See, this is what I get
Yeah, I
for.
missed them too.
This is what I get for fighting with Segway support on the phone.
Yeah, I missed them too. Don't feel bad.
Oh, then I don't
Yeah,
feel bad. Good.
Oh, damn it. Oh, okay. I missed him.
Well, shit,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
missed
came in.
America's Seville, and y'all were like 9 deep in this motherfucker that one day.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I was glad to be around for that one. I
Right?
think I was in
Americus
public,
just like came up on here. We're like, what, motherfuckers?
I was mad as fuck. I'm at
I
work.
was
It's
pissed
like,
too. I was trying not to say anything. I was like, no, why did you tell your face?
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna leave the safe open. I'm leaving. Get on. No, I wouldn't do nothing stupid like that, man.
Y'all are sick individuals.
Goofy. It's just goofy. All right, but I'm gonna bounce out. I'm sweating.
Your
in the
outro.
car. It's
Your
Baron
outro.
Yam. It's Baron Yam. Look out for the educational video here where we do crazy stuff with Raspberry Pi. You're gonna love it. Go ahead, everybody else.
All big brother, all belong to one father. Fed on one, heard another. Damn, let me go sleep. Shit, nigga.
Wait a minute. That was the most laziest outro I've ever heard.
Psychesoap!
I'm gonna need you to start all over again and do that properly.
Psychesoap!
We at the Tico Tren channel do not support Psychesoap's lazy ass outro. We would like him to do it all over again.
You gotta have to go through it. You gotta have to go through it. I did get a disclaimer. Yes.
Psychesoap got his first disclaimer.
I didn't even hit the disclaimer.
Say it loud for the corn.
Boy, I'm gonna get a motherfucking headache. That white corn. It's not black corn, it's that white corn.
It's the white corn.
How many grits?
It's that big corn kernel. That big corn kernels.
Or those multicolored those multicolored shit from Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying?
Them
like,
ears with them big old corn kernels. Shit.
What the fuck is you talking about? Double that? Talking about them big corn cob. Oh,
I'm talking about that big. No, not the cob. Not the cob. The kernels.
The kernels.
Big kernels.
Okay.
Oh man.
I don't get it. I'm too tired.
See?
See, you don't get it.
No,
Obviously not.
That's good. You don't want it.
Yeah, it's an STD. It's an STD. It feels good like when it pops like inside of her, because then there's that water to cool it off right away.
Ew, you went too far. You went too far with it.
We're back with Dozangsands. Everybody have a great night.
Ew.
And on that bombshell.
No. That's not any revelation to me. I'm just saying.
It's the Dozangsands show. He's on and Psychesoap and Barry and Double I and all the segues.
So yeah, you don't want them. What do you call it? Popcorn, corn kernels and big old corn kernels. You don't want them.
Is it my turn to do the outro?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So
Y'all didn't even ask Dozangsands if you want to end the show. Y'all been in
no. Let the motherfucker go to bed. You know.
Let the motherfucker sleep, please. Please stop holding me hostage here at the show.
Yeah, I didn't know I was. I'm sorry.
You know,
look, I mean, come on.
I
mean, there's the outro. We still got to do the after show. We have to discuss other shows. There's other. Man, come on, this ain't over.
I would have continued this without them with you.
Yeah, I want to go. Okay,
it would have turned to the Dozangsands show.
The dynamic. I'm gonna change the dynamic.
Well, in that case, y'all stick around. Thank you for watching. This is Double I. It's been great. Thank you for listening, and be good to yourselves. I'm out. Bye, everyone.
He's a trap.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right. This is Dozangs and Games. Thanks for coming in. Like everybody else said, stay good to yourself, treat yourself nice, respect yourself, do things for yourself. Because it's all at the end of the day, it's just all about you. All right. Good night. Bye.
And get crunked by your goddamn self. This is Tico Tren. Sorry I wasn't here most of the time. I was actually here, but sorry I didn't participate. Basically, treat yourself like milk. Do not spoil yourself. Be good to yourself, love yourself, and care for yourself. This was Dozang's Savages. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all have a good night. Peace.